Huh?
You talking about Butch?
This thing here
Not Butch
crazy.
Junior. What?
And the girl, the baby is the one crazy. I'm telling you, it's the girl.
What? Just
She's the one
goddamn
crazy.
Rosa. Oh yeah,
What?
them girls be fighting.
The
Huh?
girl is crazy, bro.
This guy
And I
keep
can tell you
ringing.
how protective she gonna be over me. She don't even like when day one look at me.
Who?
The girl.
Oh,
She give her that look.
what is she talking about?
Hmm?
Oh boy, see y'all in boy. You and that girl. I'm gonna have
She's
T-Bone. I
like a
should have
dog,
screamed.
bro. She's like a dog, bro. She just broke
Bro,
another dog. She ain't gotta go buy a whole. I done had two
what up,
dogs.
Ma? What up, Kristen? Sitting up here, Jim White crying about his dog. This is his
Yeah, cause
dog
she keep
cheating on.
breaking dog chains. I'm tired of buying dog chains. She breaks them. I don't understand what's wrong with her, man. She a rare breed. I
Who?
get it. She's just a rare breed. I'm telling you, man, I gotta keep up with the people. That's
The
it. I
boy,
just
he
gotta keep
probably
up
trying
with
to get him some.
Huh?
Let him get him some. I said the
The
dog,
what?
he probably trying. I said the dog, he probably trying to get him some. Let him get him some.
No, it's the girl, man. The boy
Well,
is
she
different.
horny. She
No,
trying to get
man,
stuck, like Red Boy
she's just
said. She
wild,
trying to get
period.
stuck.
She's wild, period. No, it has nothing to do with the boy. She's just wild, period. She can
It's
jump
a
six
girl
feet,
dog. What
bro.
else you expect from her? She's a girl dog. She trying to
Man,
get stuck.
this motherfucker need to be in the Olympics or something. I tell you, I
What?
need to put this in the I need to put her in the Olympics or something. All this athletic ability she got.
In the Olympics.
Yeah,
What
she
you
need
mean?
to be in the Olympics. I'm telling you, she can jump 6 feet right now at 3 months. She ain't
You
number
said
three
3 months.
months. She's 3 months, man. She can
Oh,
jump as
she's
high as
horny,
like
horny.
6 to 8 feet, bro. She
Don't
jumps
matter.
out the cage.
Little
She
bird
got
dog be
jumpers.
humping on her
When
too.
she wants to get out the cage, you know, most dogs they'll let you know they gotta use the bathroom. She jumps up. She jumps like she jumping doing a slam dunk. She jumps. That's how I know. Like she a dolphin.
They talking to you in the chat, man. Kristen
Mm-hmm.
said you need a thicker chain.
Yeah, I
Mar said
keep
what
getting
kind
a
of
thicker
dog it
chain and
is.
she keep breaking in.
What?
American Bully. She American Bully.
Boy.
She American Bully. I need that, but she's. I'm telling you, I don't know what. She's a special breed though. I'll show you. She's a special breed. She's American Bully, man, but
She's a
she's a
special
special
breed.
breed, man.
Hike that
Yeah.
thing up. Hike that thing up.
Hold on, wait a minute. She stressed me out. You what's name? I had
Put
just
on
been. I
camera.
ain't
Let me
even.
see her.
I
Let me
told
see
her,
her.
huh?
At least you
Right
feeding her
there.
though. She was mangy as hell.
Huh? She's
Mar
not
said he got
mangy,
a
bro. She's a
German short
puppy,
hair.
bro.
What?
She wasn't them.
Damn,
When
what,
you saw her,
Mar,
bro,
what
she was
kind
a
of
month
dog
and
you
a
got,
half,
bro? What?
bro. She was a month and a half when you saw her. She's right there. Hold on. Look, they want to see you. Look at her. She's on it. She's when you met her, she was what's name? She would have hiding. Look, come here. Come right here. See her? She go right there. Look at the camera. Yeah, she jumping. Watch this. Move outside. Watch this. Move outside. Move outside. See, you crazy. Move outside. Move outside. Move outside. Move outside. Sit your ass down.
Wait, what? Boy, is you abusing that dog? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I was looking at something. Hold
What?
on. What? Hold on.
Do you want to see us
That's right.
jump? Watch this.
Yeah,
Watch, I'm
exactly.
gonna show
Tell he
her
need
how
to
she
let that
jump.
damn
Watch
dog
this.
out. Look at her. She don't want to be in that damn cage.
No, she likes to play, bro. She's crazy. I can't take her
But she
outside to
don't want to be
play.
in that cage. You and
Watch
Ladybird,
this.
y'all see, y'all be trying to chain them dogs
Watch
up.
this.
Let
No,
that
it
damn
ain't,
dog
bro.
out.
Hold on. Hold on.
Then
I'm
can
gonna
say,
show
why
you.
you got her locked up in a cage?
No, I keep her. I just had her outside.
Oh, she is. She get feed
Uncontrollable.
too. Show with that motherfucker. Wait a minute. That motherfucker mixed with German Shepherd or something, boy?
No, bro. She's full blooded American Bully. No, she's
Well,
American
she
Bully.
might be mixed with goddamn. I don't know.
She ain't mixed with nothing. She's full blooded.
Huh?
She's full blooded. She's full blooded. For
Full
sure.
blooded what? Mutt? God damn it.
No, she's not, bro. That's American Bully.
Hold
Bro. She
on.
got
Hold on. I
blue
gotta.
eyes. Blue
How
eyes.
many?
American
Hold on. I
Bully.
gotta run downstairs. Hold on.
Move
Hold on.
outside.
You gotta talk
Straight
right quick. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds.
Move outside. Straight outside. Move outside. All right, I'm gonna show you how she jump. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go. Outside. Move outside. Move outside. Straight outside. Straight outside. Straight outside. Straight outside. Straight outside. But she's not opening the door. Look at that. Watch this. Watch this. Move outside. Let's go. Move outside. Move outside. She's gonna play. Move outside. Move outside. Move outside. Come on, let's go. Move outside. Nobody want outside. Shit. Tell you to jump. She want to play, man. She want to go outside. You go outside. You go outside. Watch this. See how she jump. You go outside. You go outside.
Yeah, that dog. See, that dog trying to get out.
She jump. She jump. You go outside.
Is she hungry?
You go outside.
You look like you about to goddamn feed
You
the
broke
dog.
the chain.
Goddamn.
Ain't no chain over there.
Tell her to sit. Oh no, she sat down. Yeah.
Night.
I see what you doing. That dog.
Night. Night. Look at her with them blue eyes. Blue as the sky. Crazy.
She said, "Let that dog out." He ain't gonna let the dog out.
Let her out. Let me just out.
Huh?
Just let her out. She broke the chain. She keep breaking all the chain. I just let her out.
He want to center himself. Let me let him center himself. Hold on, Jamal. Hold on.
No, I don't want to center.
You got to run your mouth. Talk to him. You can read the chat though.
What?
Just read the chat real quick. You got to respond to them to the chat because I'm not gonna be able to respond.
Come on, JW. Let that baby out. I just let her out. We just came in. She is energetic. She's too energetic. The more you. I just came from outside. Where y'all think I've been this whole time since the last live? I've been outside. I got a chain so long she can run as far as she want to go. She keeps breaking them. She's too strong. She's only 3 months. She's a baby. Big dog just protect him. He just want to eat and protect me. Her can't do no with her. She a girl. She wild. Badass. Bad. She's bad. Then she want to look at me crazy. Look at her. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Look at her. See? That's all she want to do is sit up under me. She's right there. Look at her. They're looking at you. Look at them. Come here. Go outside. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Hold on. I'm going to bring you to the bus now.
Oh, but we'll wait, boy. As soon as I go live, boy, then I got to do all this extra shit. What T-Banks? Oh, I got to send it to T-Banks.
What?
You let her out?
I can't control it.
Huh?
That's all she want to do.
You said what?
That's all she want to do. Look at them.
What?
Look at them. Look, that's all she thinks she's still a baby.
You the one set up and spoiled the shit out that dog.
Yeah, I spoiled her.
What?
I spoiled her.
What you got there for?
Hmm?
I forgot I gotta send this shit to T-Banks.
Look at them. Look at them. Look.
Where's he at?
With your bad ass.
Oh.
She thinks she's something. She got blue eyes. That's all you want. She want me to hold her like she's still a baby. You're not a baby no more. You're not a baby no more. You're too big for this. You're too big for that. You're too big for that. I'm not holding you no more. You're not a baby no more. I used to let her sleep in the bed.
What T-Banks bitch ass here? I just ain't tripping.
Look at them. Look. Give me a paw. Give me your hand. Give me a paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw.
All right, cool. What's up, bro?
That's all you want to do is fucking play. That's all you want to fucking do is play. That's all you want to do is play.
Who, your mutt?
What? Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Good job. And 5.
Boy, you don't know how to train no damn dog, boy.
Give me 5. Give me your paw. Good job. Look at that. She won't give me that paw.
She sit on the house.
Get down. Get down.
Oh.
Well, I told you you ain't a baby no more. Get down. Get down.
Look at this maggot to my some homeschoolers. Girl, shut your ass up.
That's all you want to do is play. You're too big for this. Get down. I say, get down. Get in your cage. Get in your cage. Get Get your cage.
That motherfucking content.
What?
Shout out to Thinker with the 18 bits. What up, Crystal? What is she trying to do? She trying to jump up there?
Yes. She can jump. Give me the ball. She want to give me a high five. She want to wrestle.
Yeah, because you won't let the damn dog out and goddamn be free.
What we doing?
The dog want to be free, boss. Okay. You be over there probably got the damn dog smoking drugs and all kind of shit.
Get your ball. Get your ball.
What?
Get your ball. Get your ball.
Playing game.
What? Get your ball.
Bro, what is all that, bro? Is you okay over there, nigga? Oh shit.
Hold up.
That shit loud as hell too, boy. Hey, you got going on, Shadow? You ain't fed that dog, boy? You ain't fed that dog? Look at them. No, that dog still skinny as hell, boy. Look at, and she got that tail on her. Oh shit. Boy. You need to feed that damn dog, boy. You need whatever ape over there feeding his mangy ass dog. Dog starving, boss. Feeding that dog, goddamn shit, y'all. This a lot of goddamn work. Boy, going live is like a job, boy. Is that goddamn hens out here back there with that boy? The hell going on? The goddamn hens back there, boy?
What?
The hell is them hens and roosters crowing back there? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, there's some chickens laying them eggs.
Motherfucker back there. Look at it, them motherfucker back there. Where's that ugly ass goat?
He back there playing.
You over there in the middle of that boy shit, getting that boy in trouble.
Do what now?
Yeah, more that boy Jim White crazy as some bitch. Jim White know what the hell he got going on. That shit crazy as hell.
What? Black farming? What's going on?
What?
That shit Triller talking about is real black farming.
What black farmer?
Black farming.
Who?
We eat eggs for free. They lay the eggs every day.
Who?
The chickens.
Oh boy, sit your ass.
Sit down. They do. They good eggs too. They cook good. That potent shit, the real shit.
Yeah, thinking he can't even get the dog to mind. That dog don't mind nothing.
She a girl, man. She hard headed. Big boy, he mine.
Oh, what up, all world? All world, I know you was in here. What up, all world? Oh, some other goddamn shit.
You wouldn't?
If you roll back on that goddamn chair one more time, boy, that crazy. Roll in that goddamn chair one more goddamn time. I don't know what I did with my phone charger. I know. Hope I ain't left that shit downstairs. What the fuck is you drinking, nigga? Is that a 211? Is that a gold 211?
It's water.
Water.
Yeah, it's water. It's water. It's a nautical cup. It's a nautical cup.
No motherfucking water, nigga. Your piss probably gold as goddamn it champagne.
This water, man. This water's only a little bit left. This water.
Getting that man in trouble. Getting that boy cussed out over there.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Well,
water and ice.
Play some goddamn content, man. Damn, he did. Oh, Scooter funeral was today. Scooter, his funeral. What kind of goddamn mic you got? That shit, boy, every time you roll around in that chair, I hit. Was it just these headphones good?
But I can get in this mic and get real loud if I wanted to, though. I just don't.
Boy, you gonna be distorted as a motherfucker too. One distortion on you. Breaking news: Trump takes reporters' questions after the tariffs. Play some content, nigga. You ain't doing shit else.
I'm seeing what's on right now. Oh, girl, she live right now.
What?
Oh, girl.
On clout than content.
Who?
Y'all gotta stop that. Especially if you are trying.
Hold on, let me show you her.
Who?
She live. Hold on.
Who? The single white female?
I love her.
Oh boy.
Here she go. Love her.
Who? You trying to find you another wife? Appreciate that, Christopher. The bits on Twitch. Let's see. I'm trying to go. Bruh, yeah, it ain't. I'm so sick of that niggerdom.
A lot of people are trying to flock to YouTube, and I want y'all to know this: if you do plan on coming on to YouTube to maybe have an additional stream of income, don't get so wrapped up in the aesthetic and the clout of it all. Don't make that your end all be all. Do not fucking bank on that. People don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all. I be seeing these.
She not light skinned.
Chicks and women. I mean, and men. So it's women and men that I see.
Why is it peaking? You got the video up too loud or something?
Mainly it's women though. I'm gonna be real. I've been seeing a lot of women do this lately, and they feel like, oh well, I'm cute.
Yeah, you got that next level, nigga.
I got a nice background, and I got
that's something else.
So I'm gonna fly out these rappers. I'm gonna fly out these singers, and I'm gonna fly out.
It's still peaking though, so it ain't got nothing to do with that.
Instagram and TikTok and
social media, settings,
and that's gonna make my podcast whatever pop. No. If you do not have a genuine connection with your audience, it don't fucking matter.
She right about that though.
If you plan on getting
I gotta mute up. That's what it is.
Make sure that you're talking about something that you're passionate about, that you can connect with people with, that you can be your genuine, authentic self with as well. You know what I'm saying? Because people can pick up on energy, and if your energy is off and it's coming off as superficial and fraudulent, nobody want to fucking tune into that because I can't relate to you. I don't feel what you're saying. I don't feel what you're talking about. And I've been really seeing people do that lately. And epic fail and epic ill. Okay.
I'm saying, but what kind of time she be on? Like, what's her point? What's her content?
Thank you, Rich. You are the GOAT. And is
like what
advice,
is it?
I'm serious.
She just giving women advice on how to get a man and keep a man? Jim what?
How can I?
Like, what's her point?
She do a lot of different things, but she just be cooking, like she be talking about different things, right? She just be having different discussions about a whole lot of shit. But sometimes, like right now, this her live right now. She just be doing things. Look at the ball, chocolate, full moon. But she be talking about real shit. So I just be checking her out.
Yeah, but she haven't said nothing profound to me. But because I agree with her.
I find something else.
I mean, I agree with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't saying nothing crazy.
This? I gotta come up with a term for it. Cloud creation. There we go. A lot of people, instead of doing content creation, they're doing cloud creation. Who can I invite on as a guest so that I can go viral? Nobody give a fuck about that.
See what you called it? Cloud creation.
Know how many people?
But that is what's going on. That's what they're doing. Everybody cloud chasing.
You know how many people have come on to different platforms and got interviewed? It's like, yeah, I rock with such and such, but I don't really care for this platform, or I really don't care for this person. I really don't care for the interviewer, or I don't care for the line of questioning, so I'm not gonna watch that all the fucking time. So y'all gotta stop that cloud creation shit. Oh yeah, if I do this and I do that, then that's gonna make me blow up. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. And I also want to say this, because I know there's a lot of people out there who may feel like, oh well, I don't have this kind of equipment, and I don't have this type of setup, and I don't have this and that. You can always work yourself up to that. Okay? So don't have it in your mind also that out the gate, you just have to have all of this elaborate sophisticated, luxurious shit going on just so you can be noticed. Like, no. At the end of the day, people want to connect with you. People want to feel what you're talking about, feel what you're saying, and that's really what, is going to get people to come back. Now, am I encouraging you all to stay there? No. So you always want to elevate. So you don't ever just want to be cool with coming on with a rinky-dink ass camera and poor quality sound. Like what I'm doing right now, this is trash. Okay? Me getting my phone out and streaming, this is trash. You don't want to stay here. But can you start here? Yes. Okay? Shit. Yeah, so you can start here, but don't stay here. So you wanna invest back into your platform, invest back into your craft, and build as you grow. You know what I mean? But don't
Nah,
ever have
she
in your
right
mind,
about
well,
that.
I gotta have it. No, what you need to have is the genuine connection with your audience first. That way, no matter what you pop up on, they're tuning in. They're rocking with you. They're supporting you. It starts here first. I gotta connect with you first. I gotta
She
feel
got
you
sense though.
first. I gotta feel like you are somebody I can relate to, somebody that I can learn from, somebody that I can whatever support. So you always want to make sure you have that genuine connection with your audience first things first. Because if you don't have that, you don't have shit. I don't care who you invite on. I don't care what kind of equipment you got. It don't matter. All right, it does not matter. So that starts first. And it's levels too, and I know it can sound kind of contradicting because it's like, well, you're saying that don't matter, but then you're saying that I should improve. Well, let me explain, okay? Nobody wants to stay on some low budget shit. So, for example, are you cool with just being in the hood, being on Section 8? You just want to stay there for the rest of your life? No. It's like, well, this where I am right now. It's my starting point, but I do plan on elevating from this shit. The same thing ties into your platform and your audience too. People get bored after a while. I don't think y'all understand how bored people can get with the same old shit all the time. So you can even apply that to like your niche, right? So you can have a niche of talking about martial arts, right? But although you're talking about the same thing regarding martial arts every day, if you have a new tweak on how you're delivering it or what you're talking about in regards to it, that's going to keep it refreshed and renewed. Same thing with your presentation, right? So after a while, if I'm constantly seeing your broke ass on this broke down ass cell phone with poor audio, bitch, I'm gonna get bored with you. I'm gonna get tired with you. I'll check you out when I check you out. But if you have something that is good quality, it makes people want to watch your content and consume your content more. This is a prime example. I am on my phone. I have no microphone, although I do have a new portable microphone, y'all, that I could attach to myself. It's at home though, whatever. But let's take inventory right now. This is a perfect prime example. I am on my cell phone in my luxury vehicle. Be mad at your mama, bitch. Don't be looking around. Oh no, there ain't no luxury. Yes, it is, because I said so, ho. And if you see a stain somewhere, mind your business. It's probably lipstick. I am on my phone in my luxury vehicle, and I got poor audio. I have poor visual, all of that. I only have 215 people in attendance. Let's take inventory. I only have 215 people in attendance. Now, maybe that number could have increased if I would have put an actual title and a thumbnail, which all of those things matter. Okay, all those things matter. Never feel like, oh, that don't matter. Oh, people just moved in. No, it's a holistic thing. Okay, content creation is not this wham bam, thank you, man bullshit that a lot of these people out here, that are trying to reel you into their content will tell you. You know, so for example, you do have content creators out there who
Jim White, how many
have a
subscribers she got?
niche of
She got the
trying
right
to
idea
get
though.
you
She's
to buy
telling the
into
truth.
what they're selling you, which is to get into content creation. So they'll tell you, oh, you don't need to buy all this and you don't need to do all that. All you got to do is watch me and I'm going to give you the rules and I'm going to give you the scoop on how to be a content creator. You don't need a thumbnail. You don't need a good title. You don't
Jim
need
White.
yes, the fuck you do. Okay. Now
You got
they're trying to
194,000.
reel you in by saying things like that to make you feel like, oh, okay, well,
She got the right
you
idea.
can do this.
She knows what's going on.
That's the hook.
Oh yeah, she
Okay?
knows what's
So
going on.
that's marketing. That's
Oh,
marketing.
think it
Ladies and
said.
gentlemen, do not get fooled by that shit. Yes, you do. All right. So yeah. But maybe those things could
She
affect
actually
it
live right now.
too.
This her live right now in the car. She live.
My viewership,
Okay,
maybe
recorded.
not. But what remains the same is
It's a full moon.
if
Bro.
I would have
See, she love to go live. She ain't
got
scared
into
on
my
camera.
studio, got up with my 4K camera, got with my Shure mic, you know, all that, I would have a lot more viewership. I would have a lot more people tuning in, chiming in, donating even. Like all of that shit matters. Presentation does matter, you all. It does. So while I'm saying that you shouldn't make that the end all be all, it is a factor. Does that make sense? Don't just bank on, oh, well, I got the top of the line this, but your personality ain't shit. But you're not talking about nothing. But I don't feel you though. But I feel like you got some clout chasing shit. But I feel like you're just trying to rest on your celebrity company, your celebrity friends. People pick up on all of that, okay?
She do.
So
She
you don't want to
share
stay
her
here.
knowledge.
So I'm using myself as a prime example of what I'm saying to be true. If I had my microphone hooked up and my camera and shit hooked up and I had a good thumbnail and I had a good title, it would be quadruple this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can start at the bottom, but don't stay at the bottom. People get bored with that shit. Oh, it's this bottom feeder ass shit. This bitch back in her motherfucking car. This terrible ass audio. I ain't watching this shit. It makes you not want to tune in and watch. No matter what you're saying, you could have valuable information. Now, can you look up and go viral off something that was low quality and low budget? Yeah, it happened. I did it. I did that all the damn time on some Ricky Deek bullshit. No microphone, no nothing. And yeah, with the right recipe, your shit can take off and go viral. But should you bank on that? No. All right, it's a holistic thing. Hold on. Thank you, Daily Raver. It says, fun fact, before today, I have never used my powers. Today, I have hit almost a dozen trolls and bots in 30 minutes. I guess you've made it, big sis. You know what? Something else I want to acknowledge is the fact that, y'all, we hit 100 and, is it 90? Where are we at right now? Somebody tell me how many subscribers we have right now. I don't know if we're at 193 or 194. But shout out to y'all. We hit like 2,000 new subscribers in like 5 days. So yeah, we may have a lot more trolls than usual. But another thing that I've noticed though, it may be because I'm streaming directly on YouTube. I don't know if it's an algorithm thing to where if you're streaming directly from YouTube, it may tap into other audiences versus if you just go live from like a StreamYard or something like that. I don't know.
And that is,
but that
you
could
know what
also
she's
be
talking
a
about.
trigger for trolls. It's like, you know, maybe you're tapping into a new algorithm when you just go directly live from YouTube.
But Jimmy, you get what she's saying, right? It works in your favor when you're doing it directly to the platform.
Yeah, exactly.
Vertical viewers.
That's why I say that's why I be watching her. She know what she's talking about.
But yeah, it's levels and layers to everything, you all.
She know what she's talking about. I'm sure you another one that know what she's talking about. This one here.
But just from what I can observe,
no, I'm just saying you can just mute it. You can let her keep running her mouth, but just mute it.
Things that I've learned.
Come on, Jimmy, you got to. Sometimes you just letting her do all the talk. Sometimes you got to respond to what the hell she telling me.
You know what I mean? I noticed the difference.
Go ahead.
No, I just was gonna say, yeah, I can. Okay, yeah, she got plenty of sense because when you didn't have to pause it. The point that I'm making is, she's making sense on how you actually build your platform. all the clout chasing shit. You need celebrity friends or you need a big name. See, a lot of people don't want to put in the work. Like she said, you can start at the bottom, but you don't have to stay there. Too many people are trying to ride the backs of other people, and they're waiting on other people to put them on or give them the clout, opposed to building a genuine audience. Them the kind of creators I respect, just based off what she said. I don't respect them creators that's not willing to put in the work. Who cares if you're in a room with 5 people or 10 people when you know what you're building? Right. Yeah, she long-winded like a motherfucker.
No, I mean, that's what she do. She know how to be up there, but she's not long-winded. She know how to get there, have a conversation about everything. Most people ain't got nothing to talk about. They go to other people for information. She's actually providing information. She's actually giving you the message.
She providing for certain
people, again to you how this work, how it don't work, and that's why she got what she had. That's why she had 194,000.
No, I get that. No, I get that, but that's another key point too, though, right? You have to grow at some point as well. At some point, if you're not growing,
consistent too, like she said though, but just like a lot of things I've heard over time, she's consistent. She stays live. She's going live right now. She's gonna go live tonight. Wake up in the morning, she's went live again. While you sleep, she live. She continues to go live. She don't care where she's at. If she's out, she's going live from the car. If she's at home, she's going live.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So let me ask you this question.
Okay, we have a conversation like Mace told us. Most people make it to the top, bro. They in a position and ain't got nothing to talk about. She can talk about anything.
Bro, I get that concept, but what I'm saying is this, right? But at what point do you realize, right? Some people, they don't know how to build. They just don't. They don't know how to grow an audience. The clout gets them there, is what I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I was talking about.
You call them
clout. Go ahead, play up, man, because you throwing me off. You make your own point.
That ain't no creative. You created like her. She's not talking about everybody else. She's just creating her own thing. She's just being herself. Everybody else be creating off everybody else's clout.
And what can no. At the end of the day, it's about you really believing in what the fuck you're doing and what you're saying, all of that. Now,
that part.
Is it a business? Yes. Okay. It is a science. It is a recipe to the shit. You do have
Thank
to
you.
study.
That part. It's a fucking business.
Are you genuinely sticking true to who you are? Do you believe what you're saying? Do you live out what you're saying? That shit matters, y'all. It does. So all of y'all getting all caught up in, oh, well, I got this lights and I got this camera and I got this microphone and I got this celebrity. It don't fucking matter if you are in.
All right, Jim, you can take over. I'm going to give me something to drink. I need some damn juice.
If we don't trust you, if we don't believe you, it don't fucking matter, sis. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. They be looking corny as hell to me. It is so corny to see women out here. Yeah, I'm finna invite on Sierra, and I'm finna invite on who else? Some fucking rapper. Yeah, we finna go viral. No, the fuck you're not. Sis, you got 11,000 views, and you got 500,000 fucking subscribers. The people don't fuck with you, sis. You know, so it's levels to it, and it's no shade. I'm just being real. I'm gonna stream a daily wood splitting session. It's a niche for everything. Make that shit interesting enough, they'll tune in, they'll watch. For crying out loud, y'all, I'm be real. I had found myself getting tied into watching the horseshoe cleaning videos. I don't know why the fuck. It was one video. And I'm like, what is this? You know how you scrolling and then it automatically play the video? Before I knew it, I was just sitting there watching it. I'm like, damn, it's a lot of dirt in that damn horseshoe. And they digging it out. It was kind of satisfying. I ain't gonna lie. They digging out the dirt of the horseshoe. Then they start cutting off the calf. Well, the fuck it is, I don't fucking know. But it's like a nail. You know how we got toenails, right? It's something with the horse at the bottom of their horseshoe that they have to like cut down. That's like a toenail, but it's not a toenail. I don't fucking know, but the shit was entertaining to me. What up, Jonathan? The hoof. Thank you. It was the hoof, y'all. They had got some little tool and they was cutting it and carving it, and they And then look, y'all got lost in this. Like I said, it's a niche for anything. Don't ever don't.
To me, this a creator. She original. She funny. She herself. She doing what she's supposed to do. She know how to have conversations. She don't need nobody to interact with. She knows what she's talking about. She understands the business, and she's just being herself. And she ain't scared to get on camera. Meanwhile, you got everybody else that just don't know what to do, don't know how to go about this thing, right? So, but I'm gonna show y'all somebody else too, right? I mean, y'all check it out. Her name, Danica Marie. You know, so that's on y'all if y'all want to check out. You know what I'm saying? Dope female. And she really like these one of her random conversations. I ain't gonna say this her rant, but this one of her just like she said, dope discussion. She just talking about a bunch of different things, but she definitely be having topics and things like that. So y'all definitely check out her name, Danica Marie. It should be at the top, yeah. Dope discussion. That's her name up there. So y'all check her out. I mean, she dope. You know, because most people they sit up and they listen to people that really don't have a sense. I respect her. Respect is because she can talk about it. And I hope y'all can hear me clearly. So, but it's like, can you hear me, Krista? Krista, can you hear me? The thinking, can y'all hear me? I don't know if I gotta get up on all the way up on this mic. I hate being all the way up on this microphone. But I hope y'all can hear me, right? But this right here is a dope female. All right, cool. Because I don't like yelling. I don't like sitting on this mic like that. So I hope y'all can hear me. But the thing is, she a dope female. But I'm gonna show y'all something else, right? And Krista and the thinker, y'all pay attention, right? I'm gonna show y'all somebody else, right? This person here is a dope person, right? Hold on. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Start it right here. Right here, right?
If you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
What's up, everybody? I'm Bianca Simone, and guess what? August
Right.
10th, I have a premiere to a new movie, An Offer You Can't Refuse. So I need you to go get your tickets right now. Cool. I promise you don't want to miss this.
Well, look.
You told me.
This is Bianca, right?
You had a plan.
Man, we got robbed, dog. Fuck you mean we got robbed?
You told
me
you had it figured out.
You had that meeting with those buyers the other day, right?
I got some bad news.
This is Bianca.
They poured out.
How could you be so stupid? We just got on our feet.
I was thinking of putting our family in a better position.
Bitch, I'm gonna shoot you till you catch on fire, motherfucker.
Hey, my man. We both know the only reason you talking so tough is because you roll around with them niggas all day.
What the fuck you think you talking to, bitch?
And I believed you.
So whatever it take to pay that back, that's on you.
We got her. I'm gonna tell y'all why I like her. She dope. She took it to a whole different level, right? Outside of YouTube, right? And she be doing dope stuff like this, right? Let me see. Should be hold on. Let me go to her page. I respect her because she don't just do YouTube videos. She actually took it to the next level, right? Look at that. She took that thing to the next level. She ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't playing. You feel me? She ain't playing. She's modeling. She's sponsored by Amazon. Yeah. And she just bigger than YouTube. She actually do TV movies. No, I respect her. I like her because what she do. She ain't just doing YouTube content. She actually do movies. TV movies. Dope stuff too. Yeah. Yeah. You feel me? She do dope stuff. Like, and she model. She model her own stuff. Like, look. All these sponsorships she get. Hold on. These sponsorships. She getting all these different sponsorships.
Okay, y'all.
Look at the sponsorship. You see what I'm saying? They pay her to wear this stuff. See what I'm saying? Yeah. She on her business. Look at that. She showing these women what to go get. Now I ain't gonna lie, this Adidas. That Adidas fire. Adidas fire. Yeah. That Adidas right there. I want to see the women wear that Adidas right there for the summer. See what I'm saying? She showing me she getting it. No, I didn't. I'm saying this. Hold on. We're gonna stop this. We're gonna stop this. Right, I'm gonna show you why. Hold on. We're gonna stop this, right? I'm gonna show you why I didn't backpedal. I'm gonna show you why I like her, right? But look, check it out. And I'm gonna tell y'all, right? You know why I like her and what she doing? And I ain't talking about no sexual activity. Big dog needs to chill out. I'm gonna tell y'all why I like her. Right? Hold on. She do things like this. But she make movies. She in a movie called Can't Refuse. She got about 20 movies on YouTube, on Tubi. So she technically bigger than YouTube. She took YouTube to a whole nother level. Right? You know what I'm saying? But then she, hold on. I'm gonna show you, right?
Okay, y'all, I finally got me one. I've been wanting this machine.
She be working out. You know what I'm saying? She do fitness.
Got one. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it together. It was
She
not
put herself together.
at
That's a
all.
good thing.
But start.
You feel me?
Okay, guys. So I got the viral Shapelex booty lifter short.
You showing them how to get together.
They did not miss.
And she made moves.
This short. We have rubber here to stop this from
She
moving.
showing women how to do their thing.
It's also just like a panty with a thong format, but the lift is all in here, honey. It's like super secure all in here to give you that really good. But
see, it's different when a woman actually on YouTube making just content versus a woman doing YouTube content and then she doing movies on Tubi and she modeling. She getting sponsorships. She actually and then work out and do fitness. So she like the jack of all trades of a woman. So it's like she got many hustles. I respect the hustle and I respect what she's doing. She ain't just up here trying to just run content. She really doing something. Her content is her movies. Her real content is her movies. But she work out, she model clothes, getting sponsorship. She buy her business. That's what I respect about her and like about her. That's it. You know? So look at Big Dog. He just can't stop barking. Big Dog. That's what I like about her. Now, hold on.
Boy, one pump fake on you, boy. You gotta cut it out, you white.
Okay. Hold up what you want. I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm gonna just show you people that is like she dope at what she doing. I ain't mad at her.
Boy.
Her, Danica, I'm gonna show y'all somebody else that's dope too, though. This little dude here, you funny.
Yeah, boy, lying like
Who? No, I'm showing y'all something.
Boy, you gotta cut it out, boy. We know what's going on, you white.
Man, call it what you want.
We ain't no fools right here. We ain't no fools right here, you white. It's good to you. It's good to you.
Hey, call it what you want. Man, I'm just telling you what the people that I be watching, they be really like covering. They do things on a whole different level. But see, I feel like I'm giving out too much sauce. Really?
You gotta take that off, man. Come on, you can't leave it up that long, bro. You bugging. You trying to get my goddamn, they gonna say we over here doing the whoop de whoop.
Mm-hmm. Like him. I had to put him in my
in one of these cities right here.
Who?
Why don't you own an apartment building?
He's fun.
Seriously, let me show you a path.
You down with me?
Oh my god, this dude crazy.
He fun.
So say
he crazy.
You gotta turn up a little bit.
Right.
Hold on, let me find the original. I don't like reactions. Hold on, I don't like the reaction. Hold on. Let me find the original. Hold on. I'm gonna find this page. Hold on. Damn, it should be. Because I watched it earlier. Hold on.
You know, yeah, I like, damn, why I can't forgive Quez? She say, he won't give to the booty. What? I said, how you know that? I said, no, he don't want to give booty, so he can't control himself. So what you mean? So what you mean he can't control himself? So yeah, he all around and he can't control himself. He got an urge to do everything, so he trying to get a deal. Nah. That's what I mean, but he want to get a record deal. A record deal, you get to the booty. What you talking about? What you thought I was talking about? You bitch. That's you. Bro, okay. I done made him walk off. No, okay. I done made him walk off. That's the first time he hit me. Okay. Listen, I told my mom, man, you was on the spot. We're on the spot. But on the spot, just walked off because he didn't want to tell y'all he was gay.
Boy, what is he doing? Come on. What is happening? Yeah.
Hey, you are now tuned in to On the Spot. You know what I'm saying? I got goddamn me, my man with me once again. 607
Not the punk gang. Listen, come on, gang. Gotta say it right.
I said 607.
Not the punk, though. You ain't say that right.
607 not the punk.
On GD, on Larry Day.
Not the punk. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get straight into this, you know what I'm saying?
Straight into what?
But before we even get
into what?
This content.
Right. Gotta make sure.
We're gonna get into this content.
Because the fans that got into a straight badooka.
Yeah?
Yeah, they went a straight badooka.
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I make sure we ain't on the badooka.
But before we really get started, you know, we gotta follow all the YouTube guidelines.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
YouTube.
saying?
That's it important. You trying to get paid? You trying to get paid off this?
Yeah, I'm trying to get paid off this. So hey, I need y'all to watch it. Not only just watch it, I need you to share, like, and comment. You know what I'm saying?
What, they gonna follow your channel too?
Yeah, follow it too. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe.
Yeah,
you know
follow.
It's subscribe.
It's
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, this YouTube.
I put me on YouTube. No, I run YouTube.
I ain't trying to run
Instagram. You better put this on Instagram.
On Instagram.
What is this dude?
Okay,
Bro, you.
okay.
I don't know
We're
how
gonna do
people
it
watch
like
you,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
This
we're gonna
boy
do it
crazy.
like that.
Instagram.
All right.
Man, out
We're
his
gonna do it
mind,
like
bro.
that.
Instagram.
What?
He out of his mind, but he be talking some real shit. But the nigga funny. He about to you just go in on everybody. Luke Cannon, Charles White, everybody. He funny, but you gotta listen to him. He's funny. He's a character. You see what I'm saying? But he's just funny. But you know, I mean, I'm just letting him play. I'm gonna pull something else up.
Why not YouTube though?
I run YouTube.
I ain't trying to run it though.
Okay, you put on.
I put it on there. All right. They say you better than.
As long as I can put it on there too.
You put it on there too.
All right, good.
Well, you can put it on there too. You know what I'm saying? But they say you better than Charleston White. You agree?
Better doing what?
It's what you do.
What I do?
With this content, the way you speak, you know what I'm saying? They say you play a lot.
You can,
but they say
I don't play.
They say he play a lot, but hey, the man goddamn me.
You confused. I don't play. I ain't nothing like Charleston White. Gang. I'm trying to save your soul. I take every interview with you just to tell you that you dead already. That's all. That's it. I don't make content because like you really can't make content because what is content if I died in the flood?
Yeah. So, but what you mean when you say we dead already?
What I said, we died in the flood. Listen, God, what did me God? The fake God, he created the world.
Hey, listen to it though, Freddie B. He said, what is content if you die in the club? See, God, man, I can fuck with him, man. Listen to him. What is content if you die in the club?
And that world was physical.
Oh, he said in the flood.
Once upon a time. You know, once upon a time.
He talking about Noah.
Yeah, like a book. Once upon a time, but he kind of like told Noah to destroy it with water. He broke the firmament.
I was trying to see what you see.
Boy, whatever he on, I do not want to be nowhere near
They
it.
try to get in your body.
Kids do not take whatever he on.
They try to get in your body.
Yeah, so they can speak.
Okay. I was wondering
the power.
I was wondering, you know what I'm saying, what you looking around, you know what I'm saying. But hey, did you know they said the feds picked up Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon? You know what I'm saying?
Loose Cannon.
Yeah.
His booty loose.
Yeah. You know, nah, I ain't know nothing. I ain't.
His booty loose.
Yeah.
Loose booty. Loose booty Cannon. That's his new name. Especially now in the feds. In the feds, the first thing they do when you go to the cell, they give you a clip, but they call it a car. and they kind of give you a loose booty.
A loose booty. So you think he finna get a loose
I
booty?
don't think I know.
You know?
Don't say allegedly neither. Because
So
he had a loose booty before he went in there.
yeah?
He got loose booty over there, no jumper. Everybody, no jumper get a loose booty. But I ain't get no loose booty. So don't think I'm not.
I ain't said it.
Right. But yeah, Loose County got loose booty. And they went to jail because he loose, right? What he ain't even no Crip. And he went to jail with the Crips.
He ain't no Crip.
He the flip.
He the flip.
He the flip. Yeah, he flip. He flipped from regular person to Crip. That's kind of crazy. A lot of people flip from Crip to regular person.
This dude crazy, man. Bro, crazy, man. You ain't with that dude crazy.
Hey, they crazy.
Insurance companies do not want you to know this.
Come
if
on,
you
man.
have
You
been in
gotta
a car
watch
accident
ads.
within the
Come on,
last
bro.
year.
Bruh.
Yeah, they
This
got
dude
brick.
crazy,
They
man.
got big U.
Everybody think they got brick. They ain't got brick.
Yeah, they got brick.
Nah, that ain't the real brick.
That ain't the
They
real
got
brick.
lady.
Brick lady. So they ain't got.
They got brick baby. Brick baby still at home. It's about 2.
You sure brick baby?
Brick baby at home. Brick baby about 2, gang. They got brick lady. Brick baby is 2 years old. How old is brick baby? How old is brick baby? How old is brick baby? About 2, 3. The baby, brick baby. Yeah, the light skinned little girl. How old is she? How old is brick baby?
Don't worry. How you sit up and listen to this shit, man?
That's 2.
Like that ass.
But brick
bro.
lady, he in jail. I mean, he.
Bruh. Seriously, Jim, what? Come on,
So
Jim,
man, hey man,
bruh.
Kanye West talking about
Man, the man is funny, man. But the
He's
man
not
being
funny
himself,
to me,
man.
bro. He's not funny, man. He sound like that boy on the block, man. That's out his goddamn mind. Yeah, I'm hearing what he's saying. He being a comedian, bro. He trying that they using him as satire comedy, which I get it. But at the same time, that don't hit the same way. See, at least Charleston White being honest. I'm with Link in the chat. But yeah, at least goddamn Charleston White is funny. He say some crazy shit, but Charleston White is actually funny.
It's a reason why he's getting booked like that. And Charleston ain't getting booked like he used to, bro. But it's funny, but Buddy got, once you listen to what he's saying, it's a lot of facts into what he's saying, and he's spiritual, but he got character with it. He's funny.
No, I get that, but they saying, but that's what they using him for. They saying he's funny like Charleston White. To me, he's not. It's like
Charleston White. Charleston White is acting. He's not acting. That's him.
Okay, yeah. If you want to view it that way,
tell you, he created a character. This man is really being himself. I ain't scared to say he used to smoke crack. He changed his life around. Now he's doing other things, and he believe in the YNs and trying to help people do what they're doing. He put his money up for things, but he speak about spiritual things. Every situation, he ain't come to play. He just came to be honest and just tell what it is. And all the P-Valley booty bandits, he will expose that, but he really be on some spiritual stuff. And he speak on a lot of spiritual stuff. That's his most of the conversation. But anybody that's not tapped into the universe won't understand him. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when somebody's trying to act like they pro-black, but trying to send all black people to jail, versus somebody that admits they're a sinner and they know people going through stuff, but they just speaking on it's a higher realm and the world is a simulation. Like all that shit, the world is a simulation. Everything is fake. Everything they teach you is wrong. He speak on it. And he breaks it down.
I mean,
their level of knowledge. So take it how you want, because you can laugh at it, but he knows something. I don't care what nobody say.
Bruh,
But he got
you say something.
Hold on, let me find something.
That's Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's like I'm
Kanye.
like, bro.
Kanye from a different universe.
But he's saying he hope Jay-Z don't.
Yeah, everybody do. But Kanye was really scared because like after your mama, like that's part of the sacrifice. So you can't be scared to die. And like Jay-Z been here a lot of times. So Jay-Z real powerful. That a lot of people don't know. That's why he was smarter than Dame. Dame has been here probably like 3 times. Jay-Z been here about 7.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. Like when I think about that, I think about like how it could have been if they would have remained friends, right?
Okay, let's listen to him. The dog was name, but let's listen to him.
All right, but breaking news, that Boosie situation, hopefully Boosie good. They said Boosie was just in a car accident. So hopefully good. Yeah, Boosie.
Give me some rolling with.
What you need?
Let me find it. But he go Charleston White, dude. He just did it.
Man, and shout out to that nigga Drizzle Dollar, man. That nigga keep that runch. Every time I come through, that nigga got some runch.
Wood in there.
Man, that nigga from Atlanta Avenue. Yeah, that nigga from Atlanta Avenue.
Atlanta Avenue, what the hell is it?
Nigga, Avenue in Atlanta. I'm trying to figure out where Atlanta Avenue is. It's a show on YouTube. I guess it's Atlanta Avenue.
Avenues, the Avenues.
Say, where that nigga go? Say, is it avenues in Atlanta?
It's on, but it
They got
ain't
real avenues? Yeah, he say Summer Hill. Yeah, avenues.
Oh, Atlanta, I ain't talking about inside Summer Hill. Oh, okay. He said the street.
It look dangerous. That's all I know. It look dangerous in the motherfucker.
Summer Hill, I know what's happening. I know exactly where you at now. I don't know streets, I just know neighborhood.
Okay, we about 5 minutes out. Everybody get in their spot.
Niggas take a shit, bitch. You
Yeah, bro, we got a lot of blackness in here today.
ain't gonna cap.
What's up?
You about the whole team?
Man, you know everybody think I'm gonna die when I go on the road. Yeah,
Why?
they think everybody gonna kill me.
What?
Yeah,
You know what? Nothing for you, man.
That's what I be trying to tell you. Nigga, this just on the internet, motherfucker be mad. In real life, like number of.
You know what I'm saying? Why is niggas looking for you?
I don't know, man. They think I talk tough. Yeah, nigga, I ain't never been tough. Yeah, I've been trying to be Michael Jackson bad. Yeah, no, man.
That nigga, that's why I fuck with him, bro. Any nigga that can say anything they fucking want to and stand on it.
Yeah, nigga, Michael Jackson make folks faint, nigga, when they touch him. You stand there and look one way and they pass out.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's a bad nigga.
That's what that nigga said. Lock me up in there with them bad niggas.
You know a lot of Michael Jacksons.
Hold on, let me I'll pull up. Yeah, Boosie. It look like Boosie had you hear me? Like Boosie.
Yeah, I already had it pulled up. I was reading it.
Here you go.
I was just looking at it. Yeah.
That's it. Right
That's crazy.
Boosie living with the brother right there.
Where's Boosie?
Yeah. Damn, they didn't get out the car and help the man?
Where's Boosie?
Boosie living though. Hold on.
Yeah, you ain't, it's looping at this point. You ain't got to keep looping it. Yeah, just hopefully he good though. They said he was speeding. Damn, that looked like a badass car accident too.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can pull this other one. Just buddy, get snoring. Hold on. I'm saying this the whole thing right
Chris,
here.
and Chris, that's a fact. There's a difference between there's a difference between a critical thinker to just running your mouth. Yeah. Some people just be like they be doing too much.
Nah, y'all just be addicted to certain people for so long, then you get adjusted to them, you just be comfortable. But when you really listen to what he said, I used to think that about Buddy. But
I mean, I didn't listen, Jimmy. I know exactly who he is. I mean, I've attempted to listen to him, but it ain't the same. It don't hit the same.
Nah.
Not for me.
Yeah, they just cut me. That's all the video that's out on it right now. So yeah.
This boy T-Bank said.
They only got that short. Yeah. That's about much we got with the boost thing though. So hold on. But he gonna charge the mic though. You can go back to that.
Oh, play something else, bro. I never seen it.
Give me something to roll with.
What you need?
Bro, you be watching the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't seen that, bro. Boy, you supposed to, bro, you don't know how to grab shit.
I just
you be grabbing that shit. That shit.
What you want?
Well, Cassie is set to testify. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the trial started on May 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cassie, she said to testify against him. See how that go? Oh, that mercy. That's crazy. That dog snoring like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You can take it off, man.
Huh?
You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, you done ran out of content. I know. I get it.
I'm not gonna give you everything.
Oh, boy. Jim White, you can stop all that. Boy, you is not the content man.
Who?
The hell?
Well, I'm not gonna get you everything I know. I'm making sure I ain't showing what I want to be shown.
Well, I don't care nothing about what you talking about. They go to Jim White, bro. Like, I don't care nothing about what you talking about.
Damn, that's crazy. Let me see. Blow it up, fool. Zoom in.
Well, yeah, that's him too. That's damn. Who is that on the ground though?
Say someone on an ambulance truck.
That's from 12 minutes ago.
I'm saying you can zoom in though.
I know. Yeah, that's him with his shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like I don't know who that is. Oh damn, them airbags went off too. Look like. Damn.
But what happened though? Hold on, let me see.
Say he was speeding.
He was speeding.
Yeah. Is that your mic, boy? Goddamn. Yeah, that's gotta be your shit, bro. Yeah, say he was speeding.
My mic
He
ain't
pissed
doing
off
nothing.
though. Huh? That's crazy. You gotta be careful out here, bro. Yeah, you gotta be careful, bro. What? Can't do. You say JW can't JW can find some good light skinned girl content. That's his strip. Yeah. That's me now though thinking. He like all this. This my goddamn to the face. He wouldn't be in the gym. Everybody wanna be in the gym now. That Boosie, he just had Boosie bags too. Eggs are now down. Jim White, is that your mic, my boy? Jim White.
Boy, my mic ain't doing nothing.
Hold on. Mute right quick. Let me see something. Make sure it ain't mine. Yo. Yeah, that's your shit. Yeah, that's your shit, Jim White. Fucking with you, boy. No one tripping. I'm like, bruh. Mm-hmm. Don't live thigh highs.
It's fixed now, right?
I can't tell you. I don't hear it no more.
Yeah,
You must got your mic up too loud or something. What the hell Snoop talking about? What do Chloe Bailey really do, bro? Like, what do she really do? What? Jonathan Major says he was
That is the dog making all that noise, man.
Dragged in the press. No, it sounds like a goddamn your mic doing that I forget that sound. As he reflects on being accused of assaulting his girlfriend and reveals that he believes that the situation ruined his chances of receiving an Oscar. Boy, you married Megan Good. Boy, go sit down somewhere. Oh, that's about the direct shit.
The Thinker, you can't keep doing me like that, The Thinker. Because the first woman I put up did Naika, the Marie, that's a dark-skinned woman. She got some great content. Then I brought up Bianca Simone. So I love that thing got and showed both of them love. But I don't see no color. But what about when I brought up Danica Marie? Huh? So I don't just show light-skinned girl content. I showed the dark-skinned girl first. And she fine.
Boy, you know you like them light-skinned women. Boy, stop it.
I
What
like
up?
Danica
My
Marie
boy
type.
Wally in the building. What up, Wally? I don't know. What thing say he showed her? Oh yeah. Hold on. I didn't know when Cameron bought Roscoe. What Cam talking about?
Yeah, actually. We own Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles from Harlem. Talking about my grandfather. A lot of people that don't know that I'm just gonna fill you in. My uncles own Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. My uncle Herman, he owns Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Opened up in '75. I know everybody in California be like, "Yo, that's our shit. That's our shit." And it is y'all shit. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is absolutely a California thing. But if y'all didn't know, some Harlem own it. My family actually. We own Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Some Harlem came out there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Put it in Long Beach, expanded. And shout out to my uncle right now. We're about to move to San Diego, new location in San Diego, and we opening up 20 locations.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Oh, shout out to who lit this thing up. Oh, that's my boy Wally. My boy Wally just offered 5 subscriptions to the goddamn community. Shout out to my boy Wally. Hype this thing up, like this thing up. Hello. Yeah, appreciate that Wally for gifting the subs out. He just gifted 5 subs. Shout out to y'all. That's a fact. We have 50% at level 2 right now. Get it. Hurry up and get that thing going for me. Hello. Appreciate that, my boy Wally. You always support me. That's why I always support you, my boy Wally. Shout out to you, my boy. But I did not know Cameron, that was his family who owned Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. That's crazy how a lot of people migrated from the goddamn east and the south to the west and went to California. We had 73% on the hype train hit live on here over on Twitch. Shout out to y'all. Turn that damn chat up. Yeah, hello. We live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Freddie Roosevelt. Shout out to you guys. Who is that? Krista. Shout out Krista for the bits. Appreciate them bits, Krista. Appreciate that, Wally. Appreciate that, Thinker. Light this thing up. Pack Jimmy White the fuck up. And when it comes to the Celtics, a lot of people don't know Jaylen Brown. Wait, what did it say? Jaylen Brown wants anybody blaming him for parlay? He's very smart. Why I keep highlighting that bullshit? But Jimmy White, you still there, boy? We had 76%. And definitely shout out to you guys over there on the YouTube. We live on YouTube at Elloo Inc. Live on YouTube. You said what, Jimmy White?
Yeah, I'm here. I was scrolling.
Oh yeah, for people that don't know, Young Scooter, his funeral, Young Scooter funeral was today. Oh, who the hell is this? Lord have mercy. That's some old ratchet shit they got going on. Hello. Boy, academic. What the hell academic talking about? I still don't know. This girl, Chloe Bailey. Who's this? Oh, somebody at the New York. That's the Knicks game. Is the Knicks still doing good? Look at Jimmy White tight. That's Jimmy White tight right there. Oh, goddamn, Hello Kitty. Jimmy White, that goddamn dog snoring, my boy.
Yeah.
Like this thing up. Oh shit, we reached level fucking 3 live on Twitch with the hype train. Appreciate that. Shout out to the gifts and the goddamn bits live on Twitch. We at level 3. Appreciate that, y'all.
Where's T-Banks?
I don't know. I messaged him. Apparently that girl, goddamn, I don't know what the hell going on. We
Yeah,
got a new sub in the building.
Michelle.
Shout out to Michelle being a goddamn new appreciate that the thinker for gifting the bits. You said where? T-Banks? I don't know where yet. I messaged him.
Tell him,
seen that girl took a shot.
I ain't getting that now.
Call his phone. She got in it. She all in the mentions, all in the video dancing.
Yeah,
you got that boy in trouble.
Who?
You got him in trouble.
I ain't get him in trouble. I was talking my truth. I was speaking. She told me, yeah, they not happy at home, so they online all fucking day and night.
Oh,
you're a real nigga. Why waste a good woman's time? That shit is selfish.
Man, you got them folks in trouble, man. You know what you were doing, man. You got that boy in trouble, bro. Huh?
She don't even follow me, but she in my mention though.
Man, you got that boy in trouble, bro. You know what you did.
I'm following her back.
Huh?
Tell her I'm following her back.
Unfollowing who?
Khadijah.
What, she unfollowed you?
Yeah.
When?
She ain't following me, but she in my mention though.
Huh?
To my school at Elloo. That was she at though. Oh yeah.
What you mean?
Stack for lie.
You said what?
Her location is a school at Elloo.
When?
That's in her bio.
I know you fucking lying.
Yeah, but then you unfollowed me. Girl.
Who?
You gotta be quiet.
Who, she did?
Then you got all the Muslim stuff up there. Tell her Allah's gonna get her.
Wait, what? It's crazy.
Who? Yeah, I mean, when you in my mention, I'm gonna start looking. I'll be paying attention.
Yeah, but it is crazy. You talking about she in your mention?
Yeah, in my mentions.
What's she talking about?
She must have been in there as soon as we started it, because we've been here about 30 minutes to an hour. Just in my mentions. I guess she watched something back. She replied to. Oh, she was replying to.
Who?
She ain't really said nothing crazy to me. She mentioned him and said what she had to say. She mentioned him and said what she had to say to him.
Oh.
She mentioned me and him. But she agreeing with me. That's real though. If you ain't happy at home, man, you online all day and night. But I guess I don't know.
And let's wake that up, because you know that's not true, right? You know that's bullshit.
You see it though.
You said what?
I said you see it though. She was all in the mentions. You seen it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's all horse shit. What the fuck is you doing, bro? Is you cool, bro? Turn it down. It's too loud. That shit is distorted. Fucking with my ears. What the fuck? That shit distorted as fuck, bro. That shit, goddamn. That shit crazy as hell. I'm like, the fuck? That shit distorted as hell, my boy. Crazy as hell. No, but yeah, but no. No, let's wake up that bullshit you just said, right? Because that's some straight
That ain't
bullshit.
what I said. That's what she said.
I'm saying, but that's you do know that whole little shebang right there. That's all heart shit. You said basically you ain't happy. What the fuck did you just say before you just try to damn near bust out my goddamn?
No, I said no. I guess she was responding to what I said earlier when we was talking. She was replying to basically she was in the live listening, and she said, "Yeah, Jimmy, why you right? Most of them not happy at home, so they're online all day and all night." Because I was responding to, if you're really happy, you got a relationship. You're not online all day, bro, all night. You don't. You got you 9 to 5 is business hours, cool. After that, it's family time. Like right now, who cares? But when that sun go down, trust me, it's time to movie night and family time. Cook dinner like in a minute. I'm gonna start cooking, but I don't care. I can mute up and walk away from this motherfucker.
How's your mic like? Is your shit at like 100% or something on the mic?
It's not loud, bro. What are you talking about? You can hear me, bro. I'm way over here. I ain't getting yelling in the mic.
No, I'm just saying. No. Because the point that I'm making,
you derailing. But
no, I'm not derailing. I'm trying to have a conversation.
You're not at home. You're not online all day every night, bro. You with that person you love.
I'm saying I call that's good. I'm telling you that Jimmy White. It's okay for us to disagree, but I'm telling you, you do know that's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. Says me. Hype Train Success. Hype this thing up, like this thing up. Level 3 goddamn reach. Hello? We should be at level 4 right now. Let's go. No, what I'm saying is, Jimmy White, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, my boy, like dead ass serious. Like, no, dead ass. Like, it doesn't mean that just because you on the internet all day long, if you're monetized, you could be on the internet. Why would you, if that's your job or how you making monies, why would you get the fuck off the internet?
But nobody's sitting online all day, bro. They got things to do with their girl, man.
No, but Jimmy White, what I'm saying is, right? All I'm telling you is, my point is, at the end of the day,
man, I get your point. If you're single, yeah, you could be on it all day long. That's cool. That's fine. You work.
No, you could be in a relationship.
When you got shit to do in real life, bro, you can't be on here all day every night.
But Jimmy White, what about the people? All I'm saying is, what about the people who this is how they make their money? This is how they paying their bills. I'm talking about the people who gets money. Shout out to y'all with the bitch. Shout out to my girl Kristen with the bitch. Tinker with the bitch. My boy Wally with the bitch. You said what? No, I'm not.
Get over here. Come here.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you what it is.
With your woman, start making love to her. You don't have time to be online. You making love. You got to give her that time too. You can't be online making love. You can't be online and you cooking. Yeah, you can screenshot, screen record, or videotape something, but you cooking. You busy. When you go into the store and handle your business and doing X, Y, Z, you ain't got time to be online.
Wale said his girl said nah. Wale said his girl said nah.
Who said that? Jimmy.
No, Wale
said nah. That's nah. What? So that means, okay, Wally, get on camera with your girl right now. Stop talking, get on camera with your girl right now. You doing what you want to do, right? I can do it. That's why she's sitting next to me right now.
But Jimmy White, but that's the point. So the point is this, right? You just now you backsliding. You saying one thing
right now.
No, but here's the thing, right? You could be with somebody, you could be on the internet all day long. All it takes you is a few hours anyway. Let's talk about the people who get up, they leave their house about 6 a.m. They got to be to work for 8. They don't get off to 5 or 6. They don't make it home to 8 p.m. at night. That means they're gone from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Excuses, bro.
They only get to spend a few hours with they got to take a shower, they got to eat. No, Jimmy White, you never want to hit you want your only perspective or position, right? To be the only thing that exists. What I'm saying is, what about the people that get up? Jimmy White, do you like to listen, bro? All I'm saying is this right here, right? It's a real situation. What about the people that get up at 6 a.m? They got to be at the house. Mind you, they actually get up about 4. They get up, they got to go to work, right? They be at work. They leave the house at 6. They got to be there by 8. They don't get off to 5 or 6, but they make it home by 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock at night. That only gives them a few hours to eat, shower, spend a few time with their wife or their husband, right? And then they back sleep doing the same routine Monday through Friday. Then on a weekend, they tired. They probably got to do yard work or some housework on Saturday. They spend only a few hours with them. Then on Sunday, they're getting them some Sunday dinner, probably watching the game, probably watching whatever they watch on television. Then they get up Monday morning, they doing it again. This is what they do. This is their system. Okay, it's no different than somebody who has a Mr. Beast. Because I'm looking at, I'm into because the only thing I'm telling you, some people that sit up and they work all day, Jimmy White, they only get to spend a few hours with their significant other. It's no problem with that. So what about the people that monetize? How is that a problem? Hey, my boy Ape in the building. Hype this thing up, like this thing up, Ape.
That the point I'm making
Bro.
is I started that. Like this thing up, hype this thing up. But the point is this. It don't matter. My girl got to be at work at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. So what? At 4, 5 in the don't cut me off. 4, 5 in the morning. The point I'm finna make is real simple. You making time for that person. I give her a coffee when I wake her up. Here goes some coffee. I'm already up. Why? I get up at 4:30 a.m. anyway every morning. Feed the dogs, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Give her a coffee. Might cook her breakfast or whatever. Boom, she off to work. Sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but still, you still got that about an hour and a half. We spending time together talking. I'm telling her what I'm about to do. She telling me what she about to do, how her day about to go. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. Now, when she gets started, and when I get started, don't bother me. I ain't bothering you. Okay, cool. During the what's name, I know when your lunch break is. Boom. Once you know that person, I know when your lunch break is. Boom. At 12 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whenever you feel like taking that lunch break, because you do what you want to do, like I do what I want to do, we'll spend time. We might go get something to eat together, or I might bring her something to eat already. Why? Because I might not be live. I might not be doing this. I might not be doing this. So guess what? I'm going to go bring her lunch, or I'm going to go get it for her, bring it to her. They're going to spend 30 minutes together, lunch hour together, every fucking day. Boom, guess what? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when she get off, whenever she feel like clocking out, fuck it. You know what? Then she already know what it is. Get out your phone. I'm on my phone. Guess what? I'm logging the fuck out if I ain't doing nothing. Guess what I'm doing? Boom. Guess what? It's movie time. She already know my routine. I'm trying to watch a movie, sit back, kick, and give me some rest. Feed the dogs again. Walk the dogs, whatever the case may be. Feed the goats, whatever. And boom, guess what? A motherfucker relaxes to get prepared for the next day. Come on, we're not kids, bro. The whole key is making time for that person when you're in a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't
you
got
over there
time.
asking, you begging your gal for time.
On lunch break, I might, just like today, when we was live, I let one of her peoples talk. What did I do? I was on mute. It was company. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the.
And then they got
I get that. I get that
I made
perspective.
time for her then to say, hey, how y'all doing? Boom, boom. Matter of fact, I'm live right now. Won't you come talk to the people? You jump in this live real quick. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like she started talking. That was the older lady in May who started talking. That was me. I made time for her. She made that. We all made time for each other. We spit the, hey, how you doing? Boom, boom.
Jimmy White, there's nothing. Listen, you do know nobody's disagreeing, saying it's okay for you to make time for your gal.
Woman's not making time for
Jimmy
you.
White is no Jimmy White. I'm agreeing with you.
From.
How's you yelling and I'm agreeing with you? I'm telling you right now. Okay, there's nothing wrong. You make time for your gal, right? I work different. If I'm sitting here from the time I get up, right? If I start working around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and I don't stop working till 11 a.m. or midnight, I'll deal with you when I'm done.
Every relationship different.
That's all I'm trying to point out.
It depends on your relationship.
But see, here's the difference though, right? You're finding time throughout the week or throughout the day. I'm just telling you, there are certain people. What I'm saying is this: it's nothing wrong with, right? Okay, let me ask Ape this. Ape, as busy as you work, Ape, how much time in 24 hours? How much? Ape, and put this in the chat if you listen. How much time do you spend with your wife in a 24-hour period with the working you have to do and the type of work you do? I'm talking about that me time, Ape, if you hear me clearly. Krista, I posed the same question. He said 4 or 5 in a day. Like in that 4 or 5, right? That's counting. Is that counting when y'all having dinner together? Y'all watch a little TV together? Like, is that what you're saying? No, because he said 4 or 5 hours. Okay, yeah, exactly. Then why it takes a man about 30 minutes to an hour to eat properly. He got a shower. Then they might talk a little bit.
It take you 8 hours of sleep. While you got the 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever. When you get off and you finish, you ain't working late. You got all that time to spend with him then.
Exactly.
And you ain't not fucking off in the club and doing
weekday 2 to 3 hours. Thank you, Wally.
What we saying is though, when some
that's
people,
all world, exactly. 2, maybe 3 hours per day.
Man, that's y'all. That's y'all.
No, Jimmy White, that's called realistic thinking. And it kind of stretching it, but I know why he's saying 4 or 5 hours. Because he's counting that morning time.
You that person there, you there, and you spending most of the time on the internet, the metaverse, more than you spending time with the person you're supposed to be with. Bro, that's confusion right there.
But that's why I said, that's why I said, let me ask you a question.
You with your woman all day,
Jimmy White.
You on the phone all day, but you ain't spending no time where you ain't playing with her.
Jimmy White, that's not
you ain't playing footsie with her. Nothing.
I'm asking you to listen, my boy. What I'm saying is this. No, you're not, Jimmy White.
Bro, I hear what y'all saying. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I said I agree with you. So if I agree with you, why do you keep repeating the same thing like I can't hear?
Okay,
so if I agree with you, I'm saying that's your. I'm saying in your situation, right? She has a normal 9 to 5. You don't you pick and decide what time you decide to get on the internet. You're speaking from that position. Nobody is saying you're wrong. I agree with that. That's your position. But what I'm saying is, right? Ladyberg, what up, Ladyberg? I've been what the hell T-Bank said. But Ladyberg, what I'm explaining to him is this, right? I understand his situation. But even when I use myself as an example, right? I'm monetized on multiple different platforms. So every day I don't get on the internet and do this, whether I get on Twitter, whether I get on Twitch, whatever platform I decide to get on. Jimmy White, do you not know at that moment I don't get paid? Or it affects my bottom line to what my check will look like every 2 weeks. Do you not understand that? So I can't afford to go 2 weeks or a month off the internet.
That means you got money management skill. You bad money management. That means you ain't been saving up your money well enough to where you
That's
can
not no. See, now you jump it. I didn't say that. So okay, I'm retired military. We don't have to discuss that. But the point that I'm making to you is this, right? Every person that knows how to save and actually knows what they're doing, they have multiple streams of income coming in. Why would I say what I'm saying is this? I'm speaking for the people that they are monetized on. Ladyberg makes money, right? Or Facebook. I remember a few months back, man, her brother was like, shit, I lost about 30 subscribers on Twitter. I was like, I gotta go get that shit back.
What they got to do with somebody giving people on the internet
Jimmy
more
White,
time
I
than
can't
the
help
person
it,
is
bro.
in real life.
You have the attention span of a 2-year-old. I'm explaining to you so
I'm
you can
giving
grasp
people
what
on the internet more time than the person that you in real life. That's
Jimmy White,
what
and all I'm doing is I'm telling you something, right? Which you don't understand because you're not getting a check from the internet, so you wouldn't get monetization.
Yes, I am. That's not your business.
Jimmy White, stop trying to challenge me. Jimmy White, no, I don't. I'm talking about Jimmy White.
Well, I
I'm
don't
not.
live on blue chicks.
No, Jimmy White, what I'm saying is I'm not talking about begging for what my man, stop being sensitive and just hear me out. I agree with you. Your question was Jimmy White, your question was, right? Your question was, why would you spend more time on the internet than with the person that you're with? All I'm posing to you, what if your time on the internet, this is how you get paid? Ladyberg gets paid by doing.
That's how I make money. That's why I ain't working for nobody.
Bro, stop making this shit about you. When I already didn't say what I said. No, you're not, Jimmy White. It's not the same example. It's not detrimental if you off the internet.
You just want to be right and make me seem like I'm wrong.
No, I'm not. You're not listening to the Jimmy White. Stop yelling, bro.
We're both saying the same shit, but
no, we're not saying the same thing. We're not.
I'm not gonna put the internet people before my real life. That's
okay. Well, what I'm saying is, right, and let me address this. What I'm saying is, if I get with a young lady and we are together, she's going to respect and understand one key thing, right? Wally want to come up and talk. Okay, cool. Wally, I'm about to send you the link. I sent it. Wally, I'm about to send it. Jimmy White, you just, bruh, stop doing that. What I'm saying is, all I'm telling you, but you just don't want to listen. All I'm telling you is this. Wally, I'm about to DM it to you right now. Wally, DM me. Jimmy White, stop making up shit, bro. Hold on. Wally, DM me on Twitter. I'm trying to send you the link right now. To the screen. Shit. All I'm telling you, my boy, is this. Jimmy White, stop over talking me, bro. I'm trying to make you understand. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Wally, just DM me right now. Hold on. I think I sent it. Ladybird, I sent it to you, right? Okay, cool. Ladybird, you there, Ladybird? Okay, cool. Ladybird, what I'm trying to get this Momo head to sit up here and understand. No, because Jimmy White's making a different point, and I don't like when he do that because he'll dance around. And the point that I'm making, okay, Wally, I'm sending it to you now. Wally, that's the studio. Wally, you could just set up a username. You could turn your camera off. You ain't got to be on camera, and just your mic, so you can come into the studio. But Ladyberg, what I'm explaining to him, right? He's saying why people spend more time on the internet than with a significant other, which I get that mindset. But what I'm trying to get him to see, but what about the person that they make money or monetize off being on the internet? And they have a schedule, no different than a person that works a 9 to 5. At that point, it's not about you spending more time on the internet. I hear you, Wally. You in here now. Okay, cool. It's not about that. Then what? So your significant other is going to sit here and allow you to basically not be on the internet, and that's going to fuck with your bottom line. It's going to fuck up with your money, right? Remember when we went through that little phase and we use your Facebook money, drop my money? Like, you don't walk away from the money that you're making off the internet. You don't do that. Or am I wrong? Well, your significant other shouldn't put you in a position where you losing money. What up, Wally?
Yo, what's going on?
What up, Wally?
Shoot, yeah, a lot of these things. Hey, Jimmy White.
Look,
Yo,
anyway,
Freddie.
yeah,
This
go ahead. You know Jimmy
nigga.
White crazy, Wally. He still crazy.
Yo, Lady Bird, what's going on, bro? Oh Lord. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead for a little while longer because I want to hear what's going on. Go ahead.
All right, cool, no doubt. Yeah, you can just jump in whenever you want to. But so Lady Bird, you want to address that, or you still busy? Because I don't know what he doing back there. Then might take some of these conversations, everything with him just be too personal. I'm like, bro, every conversation is not personal. He can be right in his own position, but shit, nigga, if you ain't getting, a weekly check or bi-weekly check from being on the internet, then shit, you have the time to be off the internet.
Then it makes no sense, right? And
Right.
so I wanted to address the earlier thing with Jimmy,
Go
but
ahead.
he left his seat. So I mean,
Oh,
like,
he can hear. He can hear. He right there in the bathroom.
Oh,
He
okay,
right
he
there.
in
He
the
can.
bathroom. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But nah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like certain things, like the people on the internet, the way that they think and the way that they go about certain things, like it didn't seem like he got or understood what you meant whenever you said, "Hey, you work that 9 to 5," or people who work a 9 to 5. They don't have that necessarily like that time. They don't got the energy to, oh, I want to hit Freddie up and see what's going on here, right? You don't got that
Correct.
time, right? So like, certain people just don't have that though, Jimmy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just start there.
And Jim White, you heard what he said, right?
What now? I missed the last part. Some people don't got what?
Some
He
people
said,
don't necessarily have like that time, like you know what I mean, like to like exactly what Freddie was trying to explain. Like you don't necessarily have that time to listen in into every conversation that's going on at any moment. You know what I mean?
Okay, but this is the thing, right? The point of the discussion was short. This female asked me, like we was talking about. She was listening to the live earlier, and she was saying she was agreeing with what I said. If you got somebody real, well, let me read it again, because at this point, man, I mean, if you're not people that's not happy at home in a relationship, I'm talking about a relationship. People that's not happy at home in a relationship, always on social media in their phone because they're not happy at home or in their relationship, so they always online. But if you happy at home, you're not always online. You know why? Because okay, you online, you wherever you at, you working, you do what you want. But when that's done, okay, you done for the day. Guess what? You spend the time with that person that makes you happy, right? Because I can log out for 90 days right now. I don't need no online shit. This shit
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
make me
yeah,
happy.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? So I'm
So
happy
the
what
thing
I'm doing.
was though,
Now, if
Jimmy,
I was
you
miserable,
said
I'm gonna be online
at
24/7.
that
No
time when
sleep,
I
no,
was
I'm always
remembering
up,
the
always doing something.
conversation.
But that's for
that-
single people or people that's not
yeah,
happy at home in their relationship. That was the
yeah.
conversation. That was the talking point.
Right, right.
It didn't have
But
nothing to
but
do with
but at the
making money,
point
monetizing,
the
none of that
point that I
shit.
was trying
You can
to
be two
address
nine to
though,
fivers. If you work in your job,
Jim
you
White, you
come
can't hear
home,
what he's saying, Jim
you work
White?
for your
You
man, you're
can't,
not working for
Jim
your
White, you
man
need to
or
put
your
your
woman.
headphones on,
You
bro. You
giving
can't hear what
somebody
Wiley's saying?
the attention online
I don't think he can
because
hear
you're not
Wiley.
happy with your spouse or significant other. That's the
Jim
conversation.
White, Wiley is trying to respond to you. You need to put your headphones on. Respond
okay.
to Wiley.
And
Say it again,
no,
Wiley. I don't think he heard you.
yeah, no, I got you. But the thing is, at that time, whenever you said what you said, right? You said that, you know, at that point, I told my wife, I said, she said, nah, right? I don't believe that. I generally don't believe that. And my wife, we both looked at each other while we were listening into the conversation, and she said, "Nah." I said, "Like, nah, this nigga something on something else, right?" But it
But
ain't
why,
even.
ask her why she say that, Wiley, or convey to us why would she say that? What up,
Well,
Mara? Mara in the building. Why she say that, Wiley?
well, Jimmy. The thing is, before I even answer that, Jimmy, why do you think that way?
I think this way because I'm happy, and it has nothing to do with just because people are busy doesn't mean they're happy. Nobody's talking about that. See, I'm going over y'all head. Y'all, this over y'all head. and it's saying this right here. It don't matter
Why?
if you drive hours, do this, do that. Nobody's talking about that. The whole point is, if you happy at home, you're not going to entertain the people online as much as you do. Because think about it, if you're a dude, Wally, this is what I mean by this. Let's just say, for example, my girl don't make me happy. Man, I be online scrolling, tweeting every female like I used to. I ain't doing all that. Why? I respect my woman. I ain't liking a bunch of females' pictures. I'm not doing all that. Why? I'm happy with what I got. If I was not happy, I'd be over here talking to everybody recklessly and saying what the fuck I want. Why? Because I'm in a relationship acting like I'm single. We're not talking about nothing else. No, but guess what, Trilly? I've been here with my girl all day.
Nigga crazy.
No,
Nigga
no,
said,
no, no. You gotta speak to a nigga reasonably. You gotta meet niggas where they at.
Go ahead, Wally. Go ahead, Wally.
See how they go?
But you gotta meet niggas
Jimmy
where
been
they
online
at.
all
And
day.
I get you.
Yeah,
I
with
get
y'all,
you.
but guess what? Jimmy works right here. Her office is over there on the other side of the house. I can do this. We do what we want to do. Every relationship is different. But the point I'm making is this. Why? Well, y'all want to troll. Let's stay right there, chilling with that comment. Let's say I wasn't happy with her. Right? And I'm only doing this because, I mean, shit. After, like I keep saying, I'm going to say it again. When that sun go down, I'm logging out of here, getting in the bed with her as I should. After 9 to 5 is work hours. I don't care what she doing. Right now, she way out of town. I'll be back later on. Guess what? We're going to watch movies, get in the bed, talk about how they went, whatever. And guess what? I'm not going to be online.
But I mean, at the same time, are you saying that people
But I'm
can't be
saying that
happy
if I'm not
or
happy,
anything
I
like
wouldn't give a
this?
fuck what she's doing. I'm going to be entertained by the internet all day.
I got you. Like,
Now, people
in
butt
that
hurt because
sense,
they not
sure.
happy at home. That's on you. Y'all know y'all in here shooting y'all shot every day. Yeah, I could be online all day. Why? I work online. She works online. And she also goes into
You're
office.
still wrong, but you're just trying to
He
like
dead
come
ass
up with
wrong.
it.
One
But
mic on the
it's
chat.
just
Tag Jimmy White.
like-
Hey, Wally. Hey, Wally, good job. Wally, keep talking to him, Wally. I'm in
No,
the
I
chat.
don't.
Like, I ain't responding,
That's
Wally.
your question,
Hey,
Thinker.
one
But it's
mic on
funny as
Wally
fuck
and Jimmy.
though.
Yeah, it's funny. You went crazy.
Thinker.
Pack his
I'm gonna
ass
answer your
up. Them
question, the
women
thinker.
packing his ass
The
up.
thinker, that's a good question. The thinker, do you, Jimmy White,
Oh,
schedule
Wally,
your
keep
sessions
asking
for
him
her?
questions,
No, I
Wally.
don't.
He gonna
It's
derail
random.
Wally.
I'm
You
telling
asked him
you,
the right question,
I'm
Wally.
so
He got to stay
random.
right
That's
there.
why I told y'all, if you listen to that live, while we was live, I was rubbing on her. We was finessing.
You know what? Can you? I want
And
you to
guess
do
what?
this. Can
I
you
did it when
actually
I feel like
repeat the
when it's
same
3 in the
tweet?
morning. I
Repeat
do
that
what I want. I
same
just
tweet
roll
out
over and
loud.
I do it.
Like I want you to
Because I
actually
could.
repeat that same tweet out loud, and I want you to hear it yourself.
Man, I hear
Feel
myself,
me?
boy. You can't correct me, boy. I'm doing what I want to do. Don't you worry
No,
about
no,
my
no, no. I just
What
want
is
you
you
for the
doing?
rest of the
What?
room for
I'm
everybody
happy
else
at
to like
home.
listen to.
People on the internet can't get majority of my time. If I was not happy, I would
It's
be on
not.
your
It's not
coming to
about
every
that,
big
brother.
face, bro. A
Bro.
man is
It's not
talking,
about
right?
that.
The men talking, right?
So,
The point I'm making
I
is
just want you to
I'm not
repeat what
entertaining
you
these bitches
stated,
online
so that you
24/7
can actually
because
repeat
I'm
that
good
to
with the bitch I
everybody
got.
else in the room, so that
Period.
they can hear it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jim White, that's all
Did you
he's
hear what I
saying.
just
He's
said?
saying, yeah,
Did
Jim
you hear
White,
what I
we
just
hear
said?
you, but you can't hear him, Jim White. Put
Man,
your
fuck
headphones
that.
on.
Nigga, one mic on us. Hold on, wait a minute. Did you hear what I said?
No,
Because I said
Wally's asking the right question.
it.
Yes,
Fuck
we
that.
heard
Did you
you.
hear what I said?
We
The point
heard
I'm
you.
making, because motherfuckers is coming up with their own conclusions and
Yes, he's in
concepts.
self-denial. I
Blank.
get it.
Jimmy's not entertaining
What
these
up, Jack
bitches. I'm
Ninja?
not
Jack
in these
Ninja in the
bitches'
building.
back
What
channels
up?
and DMs because I'm happy with the one I got. Can't no bitch online convince me of nothing. It's all business. That's it.
Nah, it's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
That's what I'm
But
saying. I'm happy at home.
can you just
I'm not
please
spending
do
most
this
of my time
one
online
right
flirting with these
thing for me,
bitches.
for me, so that I can respond to you correctly? Because it's not that I disagree with you, right? I just want you to actually just go ahead and say the tweet one time, so
Wally, you
that
got
you
3
can say it
lives.
out loud,
What are you
so
talking
that
Jimmy
you
about?
White,
can hear it.
Mara says, okay, Jimmy White, well, do it for
What
Mara.
part,
Mara's
bro?
in the chat. She,
Because I tell you,
Mara
I said
said, Jimmy, can you repeat it? I just
damn,
got here.
it ain't algebra.
No,
Fuck
but
no,
Mara
that's
said
not
she don't
like
know. Jimmy White, Mara's in the chat. Mara.
Jimmy repeat it, so I just got here.
She
Mara,
just
what
got
I'm
off work.
saying is Mara. Jimmy's happy with who he's with. He's not entertained by online
Nigga, that's
women.
not the tweet. That's not
That's
what you
not
said.
the tweet.
Right,
Wally, you see how you switched up?
I'm
You
giving
switched up.
Mara a recap. I'm giving Mara a recap. I don't care about the trolling.
Jimmy
No
White
more.
is
It don't matter.
crazy,
You
yeah.
can't derail me. Mara, what
Jimmy White, we're
Jimmy's
not
saying is
derailing you.
this.
Just
What
read
started the
it.
conversation. Y'all can overtalk if you want to. What started the conversation with, if you're not happy at home, most people who's not happy at home in their relationship is the reason why they mostly online in everybody's face. Jimmy's happy with his woman, so I'm not in everybody's face, period. I'm not backpedaling. You just got here thinking. Backpedaling to what? I'm sticking to what I said.
Oh, Mara just got here, Jimmy White. Mara just got here. Think I've been here the whole time.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, well, Jimmy
I
White,
don't give a damn. The whole
here's the
point
point,
of this
right?
conversation started with
Jimmy White.
Khadijah's comment on X to me. She said, Jimmy Rothschild, this what started at Jimmy Rothschild. You're right. People that's happy at home is not online and everybody face 24/7.
And she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. There it
She
is,
was going off
Wally.
a comment I made
She was
earlier.
not in the
And I said
conversation
it and I
before,
stand
right?
on it.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers
Yeah,
be
she didn't
online
hear everything that was
because they're not happy at
transpired.
home.
So
I know okay, Jimmy White. Now mute up, Jimmy White, because now we're gonna get some real context, right? Here's the fucking tweet, right? Hold on, let me get to the fucking tweet.
Well, y'all can't
Matter of
justify
fact,
cheating.
hold on. No. This is how we're gonna do this. Because now, since she want to be all in a video dancing, how the fuck do I check my mentions on the fucking what is it called? Messages? No. Now, so everybody can see it for themselves. Why the fuck is the goddamn? I know you fucking lying. Jobs, ads, video, no. What the fuck? Okay, but I'm trying to get to the message. What my goddamn mentions? Where the fuck is my mentions at? Oh, it's on the homepage. I'm bugging.
They ain't even had sex last
Hold
night.
on, Jimmy White. Like, okay, we get it, Jimmy White. You can stop all that. No.
Okay then.
Hold on. Wait, on the fucking computer. Hold on. Oh, I keep clicking home. Hold on. I'm slow. Now we're gonna put it on the flow. How the fuck I get to my goddamn no? Where the fuck is my mentions? Where's your mentions on the fucking computer? Is it under notifications? Oh, okay. Bam. Oh shit. Well, shit, I should have showed this in real time because some people they want to sit up here and play games like, oh.
So on StreamYard.
Go ahead, Wally. You said what, Wally? Wally, can you hear me? What happened? Yo, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat because I don't hear shit now.
Yeah, we hear you. Just click on the
Okay,
tweet,
cool.
bro.
All right, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I had to, nigga. I'm not used to dealing with this shit from no damn computer. Now look, here's the fucking tweet right here, right? No, matter of fact, I don't even. Oh yeah, we can stay right there, right? Now, mind you, this is a reply to my motherfucking live today. News Today's with the Velt from Twitter, right? Shout out to you guys for goddamn it tuning in. So this young lady, we're gonna keep it right there. She says at Jimmy Rothschild, yep, they not happy at home, so they online all fucking day and night. That's what was fucking stated. Do everybody read that? Hold on, whoa. Based off something you said in the live. So we're gonna do a recap. Let's do the recap. If you a real ninja, why waste a good woman's time? That is selfish. This is what Jimmy White is defending.
No, she's not talking to me. She's talking to him. That has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't matter. It
That's
doesn't
not my
matter.
business.
We got content. So to
Personally, it's my
everybody,
business.
Barbara,
That's not
hold
my
on.
business.
Now you over talking the facts because the receipts is in my mentions. So yep, they are not happy at home, so they online. So let's start right there. So automatically you would be assuming, I'm not talking to you, Jimmy White. You can't assume just because somebody's online. This is what Thinker was pointing at. Krista pointed at it. Trelly pointed at it. We all pointing at it. Just because you're online all day does not mean you're not happy at home. Let's start there. Then the second part, right? All fucking day and night. I can be on the internet all motherfucking day. That ain't got nothing to do with my personal life. It doesn't determine whether I'm happy or not. Now, the second part, boom, she put him all in the video. That's probably why you're missing. Yada, yada, yada. If you're a real ninja, why waste a good woman's time? That is selfish. See how shit gets started? Now, do everybody got the context now?
I think the funniest part is that Jimmy White here with us.
That part.
No, the funniest part is it ain't nothing funny. She just quoted something I said. The real funny part is they putting their personal business out there. It has nothing to do with me. But my whole point is it's not my fault. She agreed with what I said in the live because she was basing the live. I said that because real people in real relationships is not sitting online all day, every day, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm logging out in a couple hours and playing footsie and watching the rest of this goddamn Prime movie on fucking what's the name with my girl. and I want to play with something, suck on some jaws or something, and rub on her, and lay on her. The fuck I look like sitting with y'all all day? The fuck? Period. Who does that?
Okay, can Wiley, you gonna respond to that? Cause see, now we gonna get to the nitty gritty around here. Cause motherfuckers bullshit. You want to respond or you want me to go? Cause Jim White full of shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy. I mean, let's be real. I mean, you got to agree at a certain point. Like, you understand though that tweet makes no sense while you're still here with us, right? You know what I mean? Does that
I'm
not
right
make
here
any
with
sense?
because my girl is gone, but when she get here, I'm logging out of this shit and getting in the bed with her. My point is, I'm not finna go in the next room and cut on the cameras and be all in the room and making love to her. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep my sex tapes to myself. I ain't Ray J. I ain't trying to turn her into Kim K.
First of all, nobody in here wants to see you make love to your
Answer
girl right here.
When you and your girl lay up right now, cut the camera on, make love to her on camera right now.
Bro, we're not doing that. First of all, I'm not doing that because
you ain't making no sense, Jimmy White. Jimmy White, you ain't making no sense. No, you ain't. You deflecting like a motherfucker. You deflecting.
No, I'm not. I'm asking a simple question. It is gonna prove everything I'm saying.
Okay, can you answer his question first though?
No, I've been answering this question.
No, you did not.
I want to answer the question. No, answer my question. Is you gonna make love to your spouse, your significant other, live on this camera?
Why would he do that, Jimmy White? That's stupid.
You ain't got time to do it. You got to log out and do that. That's my point.
First of all, if you want to do something like that, you can go to X. No. Go to X. You can do that on X.
You ain't having sex with her, right? You online. You can't be having sex.
You can do that on X.
So I don't know about y'all, but if you love having sex and making love to your spouse, or rubbing her and massaging her, or she giving you massage, I don't know about y'all, and she doing rubbing your feet. I'm not gonna do that online with y'all. I'm gonna log out and do that in private. That's my private life. I'm not bringing that to no internet. I ain't got time to talk to y'all. That's my point.
You don't have time to talk to us, but you're talking to us right now, brother. What are you saying? Like,
listen to me thoroughly, and I'm gonna shut up. We're not having sex frequently. We're not happy. We're not in the bed. I'm not even. I want to argue with her sometimes. I don't want to do that online with y'all. They'll talk about movies and shit, but I'm not doing that online. Why? I'm spending time with me.
T Banks, check your fucking DM. That ain't your. Why would you put your personal business? That's a fact, T Banks. Let's wake that up. T Banks, you need to check your fucking Twitter. Quick. ASAP, T Banks.
I have time to spend it with y'all.
Check your DM, T Banks. Wait, T Banks on his way. Because T Banks, he want to use a quote and goddamn it to blend this shit in here.
You don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My point I'm making though.
T Banks don't give a fuck. Now, Wally. Now, this is who that tweet was about, Wally.
I don't have time.
Now we're gonna see what T Banks got to say.
And her at the same time.
I got you.
Watch this, Wally. Now watch this, Wally. T Banks. Can you talk or you on punishment?
What up, my boy?
You see what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm telling Momo here, right? He trying to defend what she said in the mention.
I'm not defending shit.
Hold on, Jimmy White. Can I give him the context? He said he get what's going on, so we want to hear from the defense. You trying to prosecute? Who you think you is?
No, you can't add my part to his part in that tweet.
But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm T Banks. Here's what's happening, right? Because you know Jimmy White. I told you Jimmy White gonna overtalk you and all that word shit. Now she's saying. He was making the same equivalency of saying that you can't love the person you're with because you're on the internet all day long. Jimmy White is trying to defend that.
No,
and all of us is saying that that's what you said.
Stop lying on me. I'm defending one thing only. What I said that she quoted. You not happy at home if you spend time on the internet all day.
Bro, he's talking about your tweet. Forget what she said. Your tweet
I'm saying that's what different. I said that she quoted it.
Exactly.
Okay, that's cool, but you said something else as well.
No, I said what I said.
Yes,
quality.
That's what I said.
Jimmy White, it's okay,
I
bro.
said that she quoted it. Everything else, it don't matter.
But Jimmy White, you said that for the last goddamn 44 minutes.
Man.
Okay, Jimmy White, can you listen? You do realize majority in here. Okay, so let me ask the chat on Twitch. Hold on, I'm gonna ask y'all Twitch right then. No, because Jimmy White, we gotta come on. We got to let T Banks.
Listen to other
Jimmy White, bro, over talking somebody, that's not having a conversation.
We having a conversation.
But Jimmy White, you gotta let us respond. God damn. Okay, can you mute up? No, that's not Jimmy White. This is not Clubhouse. Mute up.
Just prove my point.
No, I just want you to mute right
Too
quick.
many people online, too many comments.
No.
Fuck
What
your
I'm
real
saying
life
is,
up. They
okay,
making comments. You sitting there.
okay, Jimmy White, you've pushed your narrative. We got it. Jimmy White, you've pushed your narrative. We get it. Can you mute now? Or do I have to mute you for myself? Okay.
That's why y'all niggas just defending
Okay,
being
so you
online
just
all
mute.
day.
Okay,
Ain't
cool.
got shit going
Now,
on.
so let me ask y'all on Twitch, right? Because one thing I'm not finna do is I'm not finna argue with nobody on my own shit. So I'm asking the Twitch chat, and then T Banks, I want you to respond, right? Because you in the middle of it, right? And based off what you came in and said. So everybody on Twitch right now, and definitely if you're not following me on Twitch, this is Freddie Roosevelt. Definitely follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv /Freddie Roosevelt. We is definitely live on YouTube as well. YouTube.com /@ Elloo Inc. ELLOOINC. But now let me ask y'all, chat. Do y'all agree with Jimmy White? Yes or no? This is not no echo chamber, Jimmy White. You want us to agree with you. Because Jimmy White, you made it clear. I just want to know, do they agree or disagree? All you got to do is say, we agree or disagree in the Twitch chat or on YouTube, right? What I'm saying is, T Banks, he comes in here and saying a person is not happy at home if you're on the internet all day long. I disagree with that. I said there's two type of people, right? And I guess Gemini put it in the chat. Boy, this ain't Clubhouse. You doing the Clubhouse shit. We like to have conversation around here, especially on Twitch. So what I'm saying, T Banks, if you listening, right? You have a person that Jimmy White has time, right? He can decide to be on the internet or off the internet. He has time to go deal with his gal that goddamn, works a regular 9 to 5, and he has the time to deal with his woman, right? All day long. But what about somebody who's monetized on these platforms? This is their job. So you can't tell me a person, just because you're on the internet all day, it doesn't mean you're happy or sad or whatever the fuck based off your home experience. That's what people getting this shit misconstrued. You could be on the internet all day long. Mr. Beast is operating on the internet all day long. Elon Musk, the richest man in America or the world. He's on the internet 24/7, but he's still worth 300. Well, he lost 100, but he was worth 400 billion. And all Elon Musk do is motherfucking tweet his fucking fingers off. So what are you talking about? That's all so T Banks, do you want to respond to that? Do you feel like a person on the internet, right? And I'm going to reread this bullshit. Because T Banks, did you see it? Hold on. Matter of fact, let's go back to the mentions for T Banks clarity. T Banks, did you see this? You don't want to talk.
No, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm just
Watch
waiting.
this. Watch this bullshit, right? What did I was in, is it notifications? I forget. I think it's notifications. Okay, cool. You see this tweet, right? You do see this bullshit. You see this bullshit, right? At Jimmy, yep, they not happy at home. She's responding to something Jimmy White said in the live. In my fucking Twitter live. Yep, Jimmy, they're not happy at home, so they're online. Basically, T Banks, you're not happy at home. That's why you online all fucking day and night. You see your name right there. If you're a real, I'm going to say, she said, if you're a real ninja, wait, hold on. If you're a real ninja, why waste a good woman's time? That shit is selfish.
And here's one thing I also wanted to point out.
That's crazy.
You asked me though, Jimmy. You said, put you and your girl online, right? Like put yourself up like on camera. We can put a smiley face together, right? We can be like cute, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, would that show happiness? You know what I mean? So, like, even if in that regard, how does that actually show a happy couple? So what you mean, bro? Like that's my point.
Well, here's my point. Here's my point. First and foremost, just because somebody's on the internet all day or part of the day doesn't necessarily mean that they're not happy at home.
There you go.
Point blank, period. It does not mean that. It doesn't. And the reason why it doesn't.
Not happy in the relationship.
Okay, and
You never
again,
with that person,
okay,
you
yo.
spend time with that person versus people on the internet.
Jimmy White, let the man respond. Mute up, bro.
I'm waking up to this shit. You gotta understand. I came home, I took me a nap. I'm waking up to this shit. I'm literally waking up to this shit. So at the end of the day, just because you're online does not mean that you're not happy in your relationship or when you log off. That's not what that means. Now, if somebody has a problem with you being online, now that's a different story.
Wake that up.
Because let me tell you something. From day one, I've been in Twitter Spaces. I've been on Tiny Chat. I've been on MySpace. I've been on Facebook. I'm an internet head. That does not mean that I'm not happy at home. Point blank, period. When you meet someone and you meet them online, and this is what you do, monetized or not monetized, but this is what you enjoy doing, is being on the internet, having different discussions with individuals, talking about different shit, listening to different shit. That does not mean that you're not happy in the home. It doesn't. Now, based off of that tweet, what that says is she is unhappy with me being on the internet because she is unhappy about some shit. It's that simple. If you not happy in your motherfucking home, Jimmy White, you're not going to go to the internet and say, oh, I'm not happy in my home, so that's why I'm on the internet all the time. You're not. You're not. Why? Because that's what is offline. That's IRL, in real life. You're not going to sit back and do that shit. Now, a lot of people, they do use the internet to sit back here and throw subliminals about what's going on in their real life, or better yet, just put their real life on Front Street on the fucking internet. Like you said, Jimmy White, when you do that, you put your personal shit on the internet, that's when you start getting a whole bunch of motherfucking opinion here, opinion there. But that does not mean that you're unhappy in the home. It doesn't. It doesn't. And that's just what it is, especially if you meet someone off of the damn internet. That's how you met. That's how the talking process began, Jimmy White. You in 1 week. Y'all met off of the internet. Y'all met off of having genuine conversations, being who you are.
So the internet can't break us up.
So no. Before Jimmy White, before you even speak,
And
bro.
the
So
internet
go
can't
ahead,
break
T
us
Banks.
up.
I feel like you had
So the
something else to
internet
say.
can't break us up.
I
That
feel like
means
you had something.
if, but
No,
wait,
Jimmy
I think
White,
you said some
stop.
key
No,
points.
Jimmy White, hold on. I'm gonna hear what they hold on, Jimmy White. I'm gonna get back to you. Hold on. You said what? Wally? I didn't even hear him.
No, I wanted T Banks to finish.
No,
Oh, T
because
Banks,
I
what
mean,
you know?
no, because I mean, that's just what it is. And like I said, in general, when you sit back here and you decide to take your personal business, okay, your personal business, and put it on the internet, that right there, that says a whole bunch. Now you're looking for validation for what you've just fucking done. I'm sitting here and we having an overall, in general, conversation about relationships. This is what the fuck is going on. But then you want to go and watch the live, and
Boy,
now you
fuck
want
you
to,
and your motherfucking
and
comments,
now
boy.
and now
I
you
don't give
want
a
to
fuck
sit
about
back
that
here,
shit. We
and
supposed to
now,
talk, bitch. You
nigga,
can't tell somebody to mute up
but
and then you
yet
tell
you
me
sitting
making
here,
up no
but yet you
shit.
sitting here doing this,
Be
Jimmy White.
live.
Sit
I'm
the
putting
fuck
that
back,
bitch ass
nigga.
nigga finna be
Sit the
chopped
fuck
up.
back,
Look,
nigga.
I'm talking about
Sit
him,
the
and I
fuck
don't give a
back,
fuck about
nigga.
none of this
The fuck
because
is
the
you
internet
doing?
ain't finna break
Sit
my
the
relationship up.
okay, nigga. Sit the fuck
So
back.
let's
You
get
got
into it.
talking,
Fuck
nigga.
it. Set it in the paint.
You didn't had the flow
But
to
the
speak,
internet ain't
nigga.
fucking my shit up, so I don't give a fuck
Okay,
about
oh,
this shit.
okay then, nigga. Mute the
So that's
fuck
my
up
point.
then.
I don't give a
Mute the
fuck about
fuck
somebody
up.
to my pretty be to my nigga just yapping.
Okay then,
How?
so
Your
then,
situation ain't
nigga,
mine.
mute the
If
fuck
the
up.
internet is causing your relationship problems, then it's a motherfucking somebody's not happy in the relationship.
Aha, thank you. Now,
Oh,
Period.
that's a different argument.
That is the argument,
hold on. Now,
motherfucker.
That's
no,
a
no, wait
different
a second,
argument.
wait a second.
There you
That
You
is the
go.
argument.
just said something, Jimmy White.
That is the argument.
No, you just
If the
said something,
internet is
Jimmy
causing
White.
problems so
Hold the
somebody
hell up,
in the
nigga.
relationship is not
See,
happy,
see,
then something
no,
you're not
because
happy.
see, you
Wrong
just
because the
said
internet.
some shit.
Fucking
You
yourself.
just said some
Out.
shit. You just
Fuck out
said
of
some
here.
shit.
Fuck you muting for? That
You
nigga
just
talk.
said
Sit in the
said
paint.
some shit. You just said some shit, nigga.
Nigga.
What the fuck you just said? What the fuck you just said?
Discourse.
If the internet can cause problems in a
In your
relationship,
relationship, that means something wrong.
not now listen, someone is
In
not
the
happy.
relationship.
Now,
Not happy.
understand what you said. You
Someone
said
in the
someone.
relationship is not
It is not necessarily the person who's on the fucking internet.
I don't know. Both of y'all on the internet, right? You and your girl on the internet. Y'all both on the internet. You met on the internet, right? Somebody in the relationship is not happy because you on the internet, right?
Well, okay.
There you go.
All right,
Because
now,
you put the internet before the relationship.
okay, now that's the bullshit. Now that's the
Okay,
bullshit.
but
That's the
that's
bull.
not my
And I'm
personal business.
and I'm gonna break it
That's
down.
not
I'm
my
gonna break it
business.
down.
That's your
No,
business.
okay, but and again, I'm
My
going to
point
break
is,
it down.
the internet
I'm
ain't
going to
fucking
break
my
this shit
relationship.
down. And
But
again,
people
nigga,
on the
okay,
internet
that's you.
tries to fuck my
Nigga, you're
relationship
fucking
up.
centering yourself,
But it
nigga.
don't
Sit the
work.
fuck back, nigga.
No, we'll be having a conversation.
No, but yeah, if there's no conversation if you don't fucking listen,
No,
nigga.
your
Nigga,
perspective is
you're
different
not
from
shut.
mine.
Okay,
But
you
we
know
both
what?
got something in
I'm not
common.
doing
Let's have a conversation. Me and you. One-on-one with T-Banks.
But you gotta let the man
You and your girl met
respond.
on a relationship. Me and mine's met on the internet, right? But the whole point is the internet is not fucking my relationship up. But it has attempted. People have on the
You
internet.
just defeated your entire argument by saying that, bro. Bro, yo, what we talking about now?
The relationship, nobody on the internet can affect my
Yo,
relationship.
Jimmy White crazy.
Jimmy White crashing.
Jimmy White's crazy.
Jimmy White crashing. Because you ain't whole shit.
This
How you
entire
gonna
time I've been
sit?
listening, bro. I'm
How
telling
you
you.
gonna sit back here and say you want to have a conversation
Wally, he
and
don't
never
even know
stop
what he's
talking?
saying. Go ahead, T-Bag. Go ahead.
You talking about you want to have a conversation, but you never stop talking, which means you don't want to have a conversation. You want to project your thoughts onto everything because you won't shut the fuck up. Let's start there, nigga. A conversation is two individuals sharing two different viewpoints or the same viewpoint. That's what a conversation is. If I sit back here and I say, Freddie B, why is the sky blue? And as he begins to talk, I say, no, nigga, the sky's blue because the goddamn globe is yellow and all this other shit. Nigga, I'm projecting at that point. I'm not having a conversation. So if a conversation is going to be had, shut the fuck up and listen before you respond.
Boy, I ain't listening to shit.
Okay, so then log off the internet, nigga. It's past 5 o'clock. You said after 5 o'clock, you playing footsie, nigga. Log the fuck off. Log the fuck off, nigga. Hold on. You gonna
Anyway, though.
see what I'm saying? Hey, mute that nigga up. What's up, Wally?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Wally?
Wally?
And I'm gonna give me
What's
some.
up, Wally?
And I'm gonna give me some.
Jim White, hold
No,
on.
I think what you guys got going on, I feel that. I get it, right? But you know, the thing is, though, at the end of the day, though, Jimmy, it doesn't make sense, right? For you to say that while
You don't make
you're
sense.
someone who is a creator, right? You're a
You
digital
don't make
creator.
sense. Let me stop muting. Let me
I mean, if
White,
you
but
are,
I want to be able to hear what he's saying, not you cutting him off every 3 words.
yeah,
I can't
Thank
hear
you.
him. Go ahead. Oh, Wally.
So if you are a digital creator, if you're an artist, right? You want to be heard. You want to get yourself out there. One of the best ways to do that is being online. Is that not? Can we agree right there? Can I stop right there? Do we agree on that statement right there, Jimmy?
Yeah, asking you, Jim.
The nigga keep muting me, man.
Because I don't want you over talking him. I wanted to hear his question.
I can hear him. What'd you say?
I can hear him what you say, so I know you're not listening to me. So I'm gonna just say the question one more time.
I asked you to say it again. Once a nigga mute me, I just black out.
Here.
Once a nigga mute me, I black out.
Jimmy.
I didn't crash when a nigga mute me.
Jimmy. Yo, so you're a digital creator, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Really,
You're
I'm
someone
not a digital
you're
creator.
someone that has
That's
an
not correct.
online
My bad. That's not correct. I'm not a digital creator. I'm not a creator. I'm just
Okay,
Jimmy.
so what are you?
I'm an entertainer.
You're an
I'm the
entertainer.
nigga that
I
walks.
love
I'm
that.
SAG. I'm Screen
Okay.
Actors Association. I've been in major movies.
All right.
So I'm not a
So my third question
I create
was
movies. I make real shit happen.
right, real talk.
Fuck
Okay,
with
so but
Creators
my
get
third
real
question was for you is do you feel that having an online presence helps that happen?
Helps a habit. What do you say?
Helps it happen.
Helps it happen.
Yes. Being online helps everything happen.
Okay. So are you personally not satisfied with your relationship, like with your lady?
Unhappy as
Like, do
fuck. That's what
y'all?
I'm standing on. Unhappy.
Oh,
That's why when I
You
log out, I don't give
you
a fuck about
literally
being
just
no bitch
defeat
them
your
while I'm
entire
online.
argument, though, bruh.
I'm saying, listen, to answer your question effectively, intelligently,
Okay, facts.
I'm
Go ahead,
not in
bro.
no bitch
I'll let you speak,
DM.
bro.
I don't have to be a thirst monger to just look at bitches all day long because I'm not happy at home or because I want something else. I'm good. I get here to handle my business and I'm off. Period. That's what I'm saying. And I said 1,000 different ways. That's it.
But Jimmy
You
White
done said
being
it 1,000 different ways, and only like a 0%
Yeah,
of
what
that
are you
makes
saying?
sense,
What are you
dog.
doing?
I ain't gonna
What are
lie
you
to
saying?
you, bro.
At this point, why are you justifying the internet? Everybody's been on it. I get that part. Everybody's online. But let me ask you a question.
Hey, it's entertainment
Let
wise
me ask
though,
you a question.
100%, dog. Real
Let me
talk.
ask you a question. So my question is this.
all right. Hey,
If
T Banks and Wallet,
if
give
your
me like
girl's
2 minutes. I
always in
gotta
her
run down. I'm
phone
gonna
and
run
you trying
downstairs
to
real
make love
quick.
to her,
T Banks, you
do
still
you
there?
mad with her?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. You know what I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
go
do,
ahead,
Jimmy.
bro. What you say, Jimmy?
Since you know Jim White gonna take over.
If you at home and you trying to make love to your woman, but she's always in
Sure.
that phone on Instagram posting, liking, she ain't got time to have sex with you and make love to you. She's always
All
online.
right.
Would you have a problem
Uh-huh.
with it?
Would I have a problem with her being online or something
Yeah,
like
instead of
that?
making love to you.
Instead of making love to me? I
Yeah.
mean, it just depends on the goddamn situation. If I asked her to, like, if
Come
I'm
on,
trying
months
to
have
get into
passed,
that
bro. She
mood,
online. She
or if I'm
outside.
trying to like get into that mood, that's a different
I'm saying she
story.
online. She online all the time. She ain't giving you none. She busy. Somebody else
Yeah,
got her.
yeah, that would be very annoying.
Okay,
Absolutely.
then you'll be unhappy about that, right?
Right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's my point.
That, but that's not
That's my point.
what,
That's my point.
bro. You something.
That's my point.
Okay, I got you. I got you on that. On that regard, we can agree on that. But that's not where the whole situation is
That's
like,
my point.
starting at.
Everything else, I don't care
Nah,
about.
but I agree with you on that. Well, I agree with you
But
on
when
that.
you happy, every time you offline, she offline, and you getting what you want, she getting what she want. Y'all happy, y'all good. Okay, baby, go ahead. She inspiring you, baby. You ain't getting online today, baby. Here go a couple hundred. What you need? You eat what's name? Have your coffee ready, your breakfast ready, and say, shit, you ain't going online today. You ain't gonna get what's name. I wish you a successful day today. I hope you get 1,000 people in the room. So
So
when you
since
handle your business at
let
home
me let,
in
let
the
me ask you
bedroom,
this though,
you don't be
Jimmy.
going
Though,
to turn up.
so within
Huh?
your relationship though,
So
within
that's
your relationship,
that's
do you
support though. In a relationship
does
and your online habits.
no? I'm
When
just
you happy at
asking
home,
you.
you getting support from both ways. Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. I got
Do
you. I
you agree
feel
with what I
you.
just said though?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So in your regard, right? Does your lady though? Does she get offended, or does
No,
she feel some type of way
no,
whenever you're on the internet
never,
all the time?
never,
Why
never,
not? Why not though?
never. She don't never have a problem. She don't get numbers. She just don't understand why people troll her and try to lie. But we get it. It's clickbait. It's trolling. I had to explain that to her. It's trolling.
Okay, so you had to explain the trolling and all that stuff to her, right?
That's it.
Right. So, but
Now it ain't nothing.
are you guys happy?
What you mean? Yes.
Okay.
So happy to when I say
So why
I don't
would
get
you
proud.
say from the beginning though? Why from the very beginning of this whole conversation?
What are you
You
talking about?
understand what you said though,
I'm
right?
happy. She happy. If we have a problem, trust me, it's because she might want to
But
make
you
love
on the
now.
internet all the
Because I'm
time though,
online.
my God. My
Or because I'm
guy.
doing this. Or because I'm doing
Right.
that. Or
Because
maybe I don't want
it's
to.
your
Whatever.
job, right?
That's
It's
it.
your job.
What?
Or
It's my
it's
job
not
to
necessarily
please
your
her.
job, but
It's
it's
my
what you
job to
want to
please
do.
her and her job to please me. That's
Right.
it. And then
Right.
I get the upliftment, that support I need when I'm going live. She behind me and she got my back. And say, whatever you need, Daddy. Yeah. Just
I
like she
got you.
already know when she walked through that door, bring me what I need. I shouldn't have to ask. Just like when I go to the store or whatever. If she busy, I got what she needs. She ain't got to move. That's called support. That's when you happy. Yeah, that part. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Online don't affect what's going on over here. When you got something solid, something real. See, and I'm gonna say something to you, and I'm gonna say it again, right? And these are her words, not mine. You can tell between the people who have built something with someone and the people who haven't. I tweeted it, but people that went over people's head. You can tell between the people who have built something with somebody and the people who haven't. Something solid. When it's solid, you ain't got nothing to worry about. The internet ain't gonna affect that. That's called understanding. That's called communication. That's called when a man sit down and take a few days to really talk to her and educate her on what's going on. When you put everything on the table, you gain clarity. If you don't do that with your woman, you in trouble. Then you gonna have problems.
I agree.
And my woman know every female I talk to. If I go to Clubhouse right now or any app, she know every female I'm talking to. And she'll get up there and say, hey, and know them personally. And I tell him, I'm gonna fuck about that. He go with all y'all. But this the internet. He can't make love to y'all through the phone. She know what she got at home. She know what she get in that bedroom. Yeah. She know what she got today for a snack. Yeah. That part. See how they go? In broad day. Huh? See, y'all don't know how to please young women. But I ain't gonna teach you this. You gotta come to the goddamn, well, I ain't gonna even say that. Because some people need the internet for satisfaction. I don't. That's not my problem. That's y'all.
I just want all the ladies to respond. I just want to hear what
I ain't worried about the lady to respond. I'm only waiting on one lady to respond. Big mama. Want to hear two more women talk? While the other one gone? Big mama. Yeah. It's two other women in there right now. And you ain't heard a word out of them. You see how they go? Huh. That's called understanding. Yeah. Fuck you talk about it. That part. Huh? Did they go over your head, Wally? Did they go over your head, Wally? You want to say something? What the? Come on.
What's going on? Yeah, no, I got you.
You all right, big mama? All right. Yeah. You see how they go? I don't know if you can hear. She watching movie. The other one cooking. So, dinner. But they one gone. She was gone about 3-4 hours. You see how she go? This ain't a game, this real life. You think I'm gonna let bitches online fuck up what I got going on in real life? None of them want to be seen. Wiley, T. Banks, Mr. Velt. This shit real. This is not a game. This is the real thing. This is not a drill. Hello. Did you hear? Big mama, Hannah got a bunny in there. Yeah. What you talking about? Huh? Yeah. Well, no, not everybody speak at one time. This ain't a Jimmy Rant. Let's talk about it. When you happy at your home, you happy at home, you get extra. Wally, is you there? T-Banks, you there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my mic ain't working.
Oh yeah, I'm here. But
okay.
Nigga, you ain't gonna.
You see how they go? That's why when she said yesterday, how you know he ain't got 2 or 3 other ones right now?
Lord.
And y'all don't know what's going on. Stop at me.
Boy, you gonna sit up here and lounge all these folks on Twitch?
Oh.
You. Joy is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he in self-denial. All right, cool. He got his shit off, right? Now here's the facts. Let's deal in reality. How about that? Fuck denial. Let's deal in facts, right? At the end of the motherfucking day, right? I get the position he coming from, but when you make it, hold on. When you make it about, right? What he's saying is, that's why I wish T Banks would respond to this, because I think T Banks, you'll come off better saying it opposed to me saying it, because he keep stepping on one point. Oh, people on the internet trying to ruin your relationship. Number one, which is very key. If people on the internet can affect your real life and the person you're with, you need to leave that person. It's not real.
That part.
That's where you're going wrong. I don't care if you man, woman, whatever the case may be. And shout out to everybody on Twitch. Definitely, if you ain't following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Freddie Roosevelt. And we are live on YouTube, Elloo Inc. Definitely follow me over there on YouTube as well. And Twitter. If you ain't following me on Twitter, follow me on X at Freddie Roosevelt. Here's the point. So what I'm saying is very key, and I think a lot of people, this is what they get misconstrued. People allow the internet to dictate their bedroom, because he made it about relationships. And T-Bank said something that was very key. Especially if you meet somebody on the internet. If that's going to cause problems, why the fuck did you meet up with this person and now y'all live together, or y'all done started a family together, and you met this person off the internet? That is crazy to me. That's your insecurities. That's why I try to keep it. I try to stay in one pocket, right? Because I see he's moving the goalposts all around the football field, right? Because there's a difference is if you just on the internet for entertainment, okay, cool. Make time for your significant other. But at the end of the fucking day, oh yeah, all world, I'm gonna wake this shit all the way the fuck up because that shit he's talking about, this is the reason why people are having problems in their relationship because they don't have the maturity or the emotional intelligence to be able to understand what it really, everybody's on the internet today. My mama is basically 70 years old. That motherfucker sit on the internet 24/7. She's damn near 70. This is a fact. Grandma and them sitting on Facebook all day long. I'm talking about not just my grandma and them. Y'all know how grandma and them sitting their old ass on the internet, on TikTok, everywhere, right? So what I'm saying is this. If the internet can dictate your fucking home and cause problems in your home, you're in the wrong relationship. Especially now, that's to that point. Now, number two, right? That's why I say I'll use myself. I'm monetized on a couple of platforms. If a young lady, right, that I'm dealing with, and you're telling me to get the fuck off the internet, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Because at that point, you know motherfucking well, this is how I make my money. And you're telling me to get off the internet? So basically, that's the equivalent of a woman telling you to quit your job. You know how many men, let's put it on a job, right? You know how many men go to work every fucking day and got to come home and deal with that nonsense, toxic back and forth anarchy in their home? And you stressing that man the fuck out and you making him run the risk of he really about to say fuck his job? Like, it's crazy. The internet is no different. Actually, the internet is kind of worse, right? Right? But based off one thing, the internet is, well, most men, they're going to be able to look at other women. Women are insecure about other women that they know look better than them. Oh, that's what you like. Just like men. A bunch of men, they get insecure because they gal will be sitting on the internet looking at men that you know, damn, she's attracted to that man. See, I always took the position of being on this fucking internet. Listen, if I'm with you, right, and that's the kind of man you like, I'm insecure. I shouldn't be fucking with you. I'm a suck ass nigga. I need to leave you alone if I'm telling you to get the fuck off the internet because you over there looking at a dude all on TikTok, all on Twitter, all on Twitch. And I'm insecure because you probably lusting or you think this dude is sexy to you. That's a problem. But Trelly, good point. What Trelly just said in the chat, right? You could look at the other woman at 9 to 5. What's the troll today? What it is? You know how many people got a work husband and a work wife? That's the person that's actually more dangerous. The person they getting up and going to work with every day. Why? Because that motherfucker they can physically touch. The internet, you can't touch that person. That's a picture. That's a PTR. That's a video. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, T-Banks, because I think that's where people get all of this shit fucked up, right? But I think he need to realize, and I'm gonna come to this conclusion, and one of y'all can cut me off, right? Just based off listening to him, I'm like, what the fuck angle is Jimmy White coming from? Like, Jimmy White don't be hearing what the fuck he be saying. That shit makes no fucking sense. It sounds like he's the kind of man, right, that you want your woman offline. I completely disagree with that. I've never felt
Okay,
like.
okay, hold on, time out. So you
Go
said
ahead.
I can cut you off with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree to you to a degree. Like
Okay.
everything you said up until that point. Now, why can't she be online? Tell me
No. That's
why she
what
be
I'm
online.
saying. No. What I
Okay, go
said
ahead.
was, I said listening to Jimmy White. He gives me. I was thinking he was thinking one thing because he keep making this about, you know, don't let people on the internet basically fuck up your relationship, yada yada. But as I'm listening to him more, because he got to repeat himself so many times before you really get the information out of him. Now I'm taking a position of Jimmy White is the kind of man, he has a problem with his young lady on the internet. Because most men, they do. When they wife or their girlfriend is off, stop working, or when she gets off, that's the me time he's talking about. Some men, he's making me realize there are some men, once she's done working, she get home, he wants her to cook, clean, and he don't want her to, he want her to put that phone down. That's the me time. That's the family time. See, everything when men is talking is not always so much about the women. The men will express themselves that they want that woman offline. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as a man, well, all I'm saying, Wally, and I'm gonna let you go. All I'm saying is, as a man, I would never tell the person I'm laying up in that bed with every night, nigga, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning. She did it the other night. Nigga, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I roll over. The hell you got that phone out for? But did I say something? No, I'm gonna roll back over. Why? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. It might be one of her kids. You never know what that is. Because I said this earlier, if you got to question the person that you're with, something's wrong with you. I'm talking about it would be something wrong with Freddie. When you don't trust somebody, you ain't got good communication, the internet gonna ruin your life, somebody at her job gonna ruin your life, you're just not secure. Handle your business, you don't have them problems. Go ahead, Wally.
Yeah, no, I completely understand exactly where you're coming from, right? Like a girl who is, and you know, in today's time, even men my age, and I'm around 30, right? Even men my age, we understand that women that's just on the internet all day long, that's an issue. That's considered a quote unquote red flag, right? And we don't. That's considered like a chicken head. We don't even look at them like that,
Right.
right? Because we understand that they're just attention whores. I don't know what you can say on Twitch. I'm trying to mess
No,
up
you can
the.
talk your shit. You can talk your shit.
Oh, okay, bet. Because if you know, I understand where Jimmy is coming from, but he said about the happiness part, and that was different, right? So, but yeah, no, absolutely, you can't be with a girl who is like in that field 100% just dedicated towards it because she's not going to actually understand the things that she is supposed to do as a woman to be your wife. That's just
Right.
a fact.
Not,
That's just
but
a fact.
Wally, I agree with that part, right? But you said two different things, right? Because that's what he's doing.
Sure.
He's conflating the two. Let me point out something that's very key to anybody that's watching, right? Here's the difference. Wally just mentioned something that's true, right? We understand as men, excuse me, them women you meet, right? Damn, I should have drunk this Pepsi. That shit got me burping left and right. You meet we men know a woman who just on the internet 24/7. That's a thotty thotty. That's a hoochie goot. We already know that's a sexy red. Hoochie goot. We know what that is. But here's the point, Wally. He already then boxed this conversation in. We're talking about the person you're actually with. So that means number one, you decided to be with this person. So why would you get with a woman if all she's doing is sitting on the internet and we already get it? She hoochie gooch. We already know what that is. So that's where you fucked up. You decided to be
Right.
in a relationship with a
Right.
nothing ass man
And
or nothing ass broad, and now you mad because you got a hoochie goochie. Now you mad.
right. And so those men who get with like so there's a difference there. There's a distinction there as well, right? So there are certain women who actually work in the social media field. There's a difference
That part.
between
That's a
women
difference.
that work in the social media field and work in like OnlyFans and just like, do what they
Right.
do, just get on X or get on whatever the kind of. There's a difference between that part. There's a point where a woman has to be on social media because she has to understand what's going on in the world, XYZ, right? Versus a girl who's just like, hey, she want to look on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Listen to them DMs, things like that. Like, first of all, it's just hilarious how this is random as hell, but I think women really think that men are dumb as fuck. It's funny as hell. I think that we should continue that though.
Oh, you see, now but see, and that's what I like. You opening up a whole new, that's another conversation that he was having. I just wanted to make the key point to, I heard what he said, but never allow the internet to fuck up your relationship. I agree with that part. But then also, based on what you just said, but you can't go out here, right? Men or women, you can't dictate somebody else. Everybody's on the internet, right? Let's deal with it on a subtle level, right? If you have a problem with your girl, right, or your man being on the internet, but he didn't went to work all day. I'm using T Banks now. T Banks get up, he done finally got his truck, goddamn CDLs. He go to work 8 to 10 hours a goddamn day. He want to scroll the internet here and there. That doesn't mean he's not happy at home. Everybody scrolls the fucking internet. Every person, you go outside, you go to the gas station, you everywhere, everybody's looking in their phone. Have y'all been out lately to a restaurant? And I want y'all to pay attention to if you've never done this. Next time you're at a restaurant, now mind you, that's something intimate, right? You're sitting down, you're finna have dinner, or you're finna have lunch. Just look around the whole place. Why is everybody at the restaurant in their phones? Everybody's face is looking in a phone. The point and the reason I'm saying is because we are in those times. We in the times of, right? Everybody's gonna be in that phone. You shouldn't have a problem. Everybody getting text messages, everybody's getting, looking at this, they scrolling the timeline. That's the fucking internet. That's just what it is. But while with you waking up, that's a whole nother conversation. Whole
Facts.
nother
And
conversation.
and I agree with you on that part. And it's and even someone that works in the IT field, right? I understand it. Like it's messed up, but it's not something that neither anybody in here that can control. Right? That's a done deal. Cool. Now the things that I feel like can control that, or not control that. I don't even like using that word, right? But saying that uh to garner someone else from not using their phone while you just want to have like a good time with people these days is to have like entertainment and just teach them to understand that, like, yo, this is cool. Like we can actually have a conversation, do something silly, have a good time, whatever conversations. Jimmy White does a good job with doing that, right? Like he can be entertaining. And it doesn't have to be on internet. I can tell he's the kind of person that you can probably have a good conversation with off the internet. You know what I mean? So I think it comes down to that. But I mean, if y'all have any other thoughts, y'all let me know.
Yeah, because Wale, I just think it comes down to you could be a very communicative person, no doubt, but at the same time, you have to use logic in these type of conversations, right?
I
Because your
got you. I
perspective,
understand.
not you. I'm just speaking in general. I think people mostly in these type of conversations they don't use logic. They go based off their personal experience, right, or how they feel about something, not knowing somebody else might view it different, right? I'll use myself as an example. T Banks, I don't know if you want to talk. But only thing I had to understand, right? And this is just true to Freddie, only Freddie. I understand the way my mind and my brain works. I'm going to be on the internet 24/7. Why? It's because I'm monetized. It fucks with my money, right? So if I have to make a fucking live stream every day on Twitch, or if I go be on Twitter 24/7, I got to send out a 2 to maybe 3 tweets a day or every other day. That's what I have to do. Why? Because I'm monetized, right? And I get it. That can frustrate a young lady. Like, damn, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, damn, you're on the internet running rooms. But this is what I do. I'm monetized. I'm a fucking creator who believes in building a fucking community. This is what I do. I'm not a social media manager, what you brought up. Some ladies, they're social media managers. They're controlling other people's account. I'm never hiring a fucking social media manager, right? I will never trust nobody that way. But some people, they have a social media manager that runs their accounts, right? So if I don't have a social media manager, what does that mean? I got to do it. And that can frustrate a young lady that's with me. Is that problematic for women? Yes. I've experienced that and I hear that all the time. You don't have enough time for me. They could be sitting in my face 24/7. I'll be sitting right here doing what I'm doing. And they're 5 feet away from me. And it's like they're not even there. And I had to figure out a way. Okay, so when I take a day or two off, I'll decide how I'm gonna spend that time with that person. Outside of that, get the fuck back. As soon as I clock in on the internet and I clock out, I'll deal with you after that. And sometimes I don't want to talk.
No, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Now, have you met somebody that's the same?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
never.
I feel like that's just the
I
same.
never dated somebody who was on the same kind of time I was on. I haven't met nobody who has my work ethic. I haven't. Not this work ethic. I do this shit from sun up to sundown. Sun up to sundown. I've never seen. I haven't met a young lady that's on that same kind of time. I've met social media managers who, but like I said, because they have to run other people's account, but that's not the same thing. I'm talking about you being the actual person that puts in the work. No, not me. Or try to date somebody. No, we be too busy. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense. No, hell
But
no,
but
because I
but you
can't. I
know what's
can't
crazy?
imagine.
As I think about it, I probably wouldn't even have a problem with it. I think that's why that's became a popular thing. Have I thought about that? I've thought about that. I've been like, now I see why, right? Even to some of the couples I see on Twitch. Now I see why them motherfuckers, they running, what is his name? Funny Mike? Him and his girl and the
Yeah.
children, 24/7 is the family. They on camera together 24/7. He go to the nail shop with her. He got them. They go, I think they was at Dave and Buster's the other day. Shit, they went to Walmart together. They basically running the content together.
Yeah,
He's
Gen
with
Z
them.
got it right. They got it right.
They got it right. So, but you know, I come from a different era, right? Like shit, we the MySpace days and the goddamn Black Pennants and all that old crazy kind of shit. So, you know, I see these young folk, man, they running them couples, they run in the room together 24/7, non-stop. I seen the other dude, I forget his name, his girl, while he on the fucking live stream, she sleep on the couch. He walked away for damn near an hour. It was like 30, 45 minutes. And all you're doing is watching her sleep on the couch. There was nothing going on, just watching her sleep. I said, what the
Yeah,
fuck kind of shit is
that's what
this?
I'm saying. And people would listen in and put money in, and it's crazy as fuck.
Yes,
That's what I'm
it's
saying. It's
insane. But I wish,
literally
what?
insanity. But see, that's a part of the problem that
What's a part
you
of the problem?
know what you just said. I mean, I don't need to. I don't feel like I need to reiterate that.
No,
If
what you mean?
somebody is
No,
literally
I'm trying to understand how's that a problem?
watching someone for certain hours and getting paid off of that,
Oh, you talking
like
about from the audience
that.
standpoint.
Right. And then they make money off of that, right? Like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna throw Fetty 50, right? Cool. That doesn't hurt me, right? It doesn't matter. But when certain people who are kids, like 13, 14, and they're gonna get into this shit, right? At a certain
Yeah.
point, they're not understanding, hey, I'm gonna use my I've seen that happen. You know, use your dad's credit card or whatever because I
Oh
like this
shit.
person and things like that. You know what I mean?
And they get the swiping
So,
and you can't control
so,
it. Worst
so
decision. Don't give them kids access to that goddamn Apple Card.
facts. So it becomes like it's a new social phenomena that no, I don't think anybody is going to really understand how it's going to work until, like, I think my generation is going to grow up and understand it and see how we can deal with our kids later on with it. But to be real with you, I don't think there's really anything to do. Like, first of all, my kids ain't gonna have my credit card. I know how to deal with that part. But you know what I mean? I don't think
Yeah.
there's any kind of
Right.
way to really fight that because they're gonna find a way. Crypto, whatever they got, they go. You know
They
what I'm
gonna find a
saying?
fucking way. Yeah, these kids are smart now. They are very, very fucking smart.
So, in that regard, man, it's but anyway, to your earlier point though, finding a lady, uh, that understands your hustle and the reason what you do, bro. I haven't seen in my lifetime, anyone uh, that doesn't get what you do since it's such a new thing that isn't like with somebody that has done the same type of thing that's been successful with it.
Oh yeah, they not gonna get it. Yeah, they're not gonna get it. It's
Yeah.
I agree with that. Because that's why I had to think about this for maybe a year. Like actually all of last year. That was one of the key things I always thought about. How can I fix this? How can I change this about myself? And then understanding when, you know, some young ladies, they'll be like, yo, you're difficult to deal with. You do that all fucking day. I'm gonna give you maybe, you know, all right, I'll pull up on you about 8 or 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Then I'm out. I'm back doing the same shit. So I might see you next week. Right. So it's kind of hard to for if the woman not doing the same thing you're doing, they're not gonna get it. Right? Because this is not a 9 to 5. It's not a regular job. It's like being your own boss. You started your own business and you have to do this. You pick your own schedule. But when you're determined, do you not know how hard it is to build a community? I think I was saying this.
I've seen you do it on X.
Yes, exactly. You saw how, boy, you know how hard that was to do? To actually fucking build that shit, that fucking community. Like when
Absolutely.
everybody was against it, that shit was like, it took me a good 6 months, a 6-month run, and get those spaces doing what I wanted them to do, averaging 200-300 people a day. Right? Making what 1 or 2 rooms a day. That was a lot of work. I couldn't have did that if, you know, I was making a room once a week, maybe twice a week, even shit 3 times a week. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Because when you're trying to build a community, you know how hard that shit is? To build a fucking community, which would be an audience, somebody that is catering to or is about your content or like what the fuck you're discussing. That shit is hard. And people don't understand that. So when you have you have to find somebody who, I ain't gonna say gets it, but you have to find somebody who understands. Just because you're on the internet, it doesn't mean that it's not like a job. This shit is a job, my boy. I've been doing this, what, 5 years straight at this
Facts.
point? This shit is a
And
fucking
see,
job. You said what?
it's almost like artists, right? The majority of
Correct.
artists target kids. You know what I mean? Like in a certain sense, like let's be real. Like they target um let's say like 16-year-olds. Like, remember the first time you heard I listened to Cameron, you know what I mean? Like the first time you listen to those kind of artists, right? Uh I think for my generation, everybody else was Drake, but it was Ye for me, right? You know what I mean? So like it's that essence of doing something new that I
Yeah,
think
speak on Ye though. Speak on Ye. Because people don't
speak
know
on.
his story. You know how hard
Yeah,
it was for him.
yeah,
Jay-Z did not want to sign him.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did. You do know he shot that whole video. He did all of that shit. That was a true story. He really recorded that shit with wires in his mouth. That's why it's called Through the Wire.
Through
Like
the
they didn't want to
wire.
sign him. They wanted him to stay up producing, keep producing music. It's like, no, I'm a rapper. That shit was
And
difficult
so
for him.
I also see the same thing with a lot of people, right? Like I didn't just put in these gifts for subs for Freddie just because I didn't think that Freddie didn't have a vision or a hustle. That's what I mean. Like I respect people who actually hustle like that. So I put in,
And I
right?
appreciate that. Thank you for the support and the gifting and the sub on Twitch.
I wish more people did the same for other
That
artists
part.
because I understand myself how much that means. Because I remember just being on shit. I don't know if you should say talk about chatter.
Nah. We're gonna leave that
Okay.
conversation alone. Yeah,
But
not that
you
one.
understand what I mean, right? Like to do
Yeah.
it on your own, is you understand how hard it is to actually gain that kind of relevancy if you ever wanted to do it yourself.
Right.
So it's not even that. Like a lot of people who are, because I know a lot of rich people, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people who are very wealthy and good well off. They understand that, hey, if I can't do it, then I know somebody that can. I said to myself, well, shit, I mean, I've always been the type of person that I will do it myself. But they just do it in a sense of, hey, I'm just going to um pay them to do this for me. I said, like, the concept itself it sounded weird, right? Um, but Ye said the same thing. So I saw Ye say that, and I was like, okay, well, whoop de whoop. Now he's talking about. I know for a fact you can't talk about all this on Twitch, but in as far as like um I guess making a certain amount of like I guess relevancy and money, I think it just turns down to um being around a certain people. That's what I
And
mean.
you I get what you're saying, and I get why you probably like just don't want to wake it up.
Yeah,
But
I can't.
let
I
me
don't want to say
no,
it. Yeah.
it's cool because this is what it comes down to, right? I'm gonna address the first thing. Um, and I've been telling people this for about 3 years now, right? Number one, this shit is a job to make room after room after room after room. Um, oh, okay, all right, I got that message. T Banks. Number one, right? This shit is a fucking job. People don't understand what it takes to actually do this and try to build a community. That support matters. This is why Wally on Twitter, why do you think I was giving out so much free information? Even though I put in the fucking hard work before a lot of people was monetized or knowing how to be a part of the fucking ad program, getting the subscribe button over there, just ways to monetize on that platform. I was willing to give it to them for free. Why? Because I knew what the fuck it took and how far that support goes. Because if you're making room after room
Facts.
after room, and then people are not supporting you as a fucking creator, they're going to quit. They're going to give up. At some point, they're going to quit. That $5, that $1, that shit matters. Y'all don't know how sometimes just sending somebody $1, how much that matters to a creator. Stop paying attention to these creators based on, I'll use Mr. Beast. Fuck it. Even I'll use Casanat here on Twitch. You know how much he probably gets? Fucking no telling how many subs he gets. You think them people thinking about what Casa not in a $10 million home? They not pocket watching him. They know that's how they're supporting him, so he can continue to produce the content they want to see. That's the only way he's going to be able to do it. This soundboard, the mic, this mic I got, this is a $250 Shure mic. The fucking Rodecaster, that shit is a fucking $1,100. The young lady Jimmy White had me watching earlier, she said it. I mean, yeah, you could do this shit and you could start like, with your phone, yada, yada. Yeah, that's okay, cool. But at some point, that fucking support system, it matters. If you fuck with that creator, you have to support that creator. Otherwise, they're going to stages, I'm going to say at the bottom, but they'll never become a Casa not. They're going to quit. The $1, the 50 cent, the $5, the 10, that shit matters. It encourages the creator to actually keep doing it. And then before you know it, they're able to monetize and they're able to make a living off of it. Just think about it. This is the second room. So that's what, 8 hours? Oh, 4, 6. Yeah, 7 hours. I've already damn near in 30 minutes, I've put in an 8-hour work schedule on Twitch and X and YouTube today. Now, mind you, I didn't did this now 6 weeks straight. I think it's been about a month and a half. You know how much time I done put in? I think it's over 150 some hours. Wilder, 150 some hours. That's why I love my analytics. It tells me how many hours I done put in. Do you not know how much a fucking 150 hours is in fucking 6 weeks? That's a lot of fucking hours. So what do you think I would do, in 6 months? That's in 6
That's
weeks.
damn right. You heard that, Jimmy White?
You get what I'm saying? No,
Nah, I'm
but see,
playing. Nah, I'm playing.
yeah,
But yeah, no,
he probably sleep.
absolutely.
He probably sleep. No, because what's key is, and I'm talking to everybody now, right? Or hopefully, somebody get the message, because when it comes to being a creator, y'all don't really understand what that support means to creators and what it
Yeah.
takes to really be successful. Like Freddie, I'm not fucking Casanata. I'm not fucking Mr. Beast. But in my mind, I'm like, I already know it's just gonna be that one incident, and then you know what, Wally, this shit gonna go from, you're gonna be like, damn, I remember what Freddie did on Clubhouse. Damn, I watched him build and what he did on Twitter. Damn, I seen what he did over there with well, I ain't gonna say that app name, but all these different platforms. And you're gonna be like, damn, that man really got 1 million subscribers. But you're gonna remember the work I put in. They gonna just think it happened overnight. That's what Shannon Sharp, and I land with this, and then y'all can go. Shannon Sharp, y'all do know Club Shay Shay had been around for years already. He got that one interview with Cat Williams, game over. Now everybody's over there on it. His fucking YouTube is through the roof. He has the #1 video in YouTube history. That one video. But Club Shay Shay been around for years. Go look at the data at YouTube. He's been doing that. But that one thing, that one interview changed everything for him. Now everybody want to sit on his platform. But go ahead, Wally.
No, you dog. You're 100% right. Now, me being ignorant, I was thinking that across the street, right? That was gonna be that thing, right?
Right.
Because I be rooting, I
Yeah.
really be rooting for niggas, bro. I really do.
Right.
Like, on God, dog. So on that regard, yeah, I think I even if it doesn't happen at the same time, it's not like it's gonna like make me feel like a little hurt, but I'll be thinking, yo, come on. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's that oomph. Like, I just be rooting, root for a nigga. But you know, me listening to that academics and what's his name?
Vlad, probably. You probably talking about Vlad.
Ra-
You talking about the Vlad?
Rainbow nigga.
Oh, you talking about 6ix9ine? Okay, 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine.
Yeah, me listening to that nigga. And I know niggas like that all across, like just everywhere. Just trying to be like a something, right?
To my 6ix9ine or Act?
6ix9ine has something a little different though.
Oh, okay.
6ix9ine has a little. No, not act. I don't think that many people can actually be an act.
That's a
I think
fact.
it actually does. It does take a little bit of oomph and a lot of research and a lot of time to do something like that. Um, but when it comes down to like a 6'9", that nigga just decided from like 13 years old, hey, I'm about to be a rainbow nigga and just shock the world and do the whole shock and awe thing, and it worked. But when I was that age, hell no, I never thought about that at all. So I think it does come from somewhere, but um I guess the point is though, I think that you continue to do something for sure, like you're saying, it does end up being um a success eventually, no matter what
Yes,
anybody says. For
because
sure.
that's the key point, right? And let's use academics, right? You got to remember what actually blew academics up, right? And he's very unique. Academics was the first person to cover that Chicago drill shit. That was not being done at that time. That was not being done. And the way he covered it and all of that shit turned out, these guys is really rapping about what the fuck they're doing. Because before that, before drill, right, in that Chicago scene, people was rapping about shit, but they wasn't doing not that. Talking about the bodies that they actually got. That just took him through the roof. Because then once people caught on, what the fuck? Oh, this shit, everybody was tuned in. Tuned in. Was already doing shit before that. He was already doing it. And then now he just learned how to, I think when it comes to this media thing that he's doing or this live streaming shit that he's doing, like he's still one of the top people. Like him and Joe Budden. Joe Budden just he's kind of getting boring to me, in which I get it. Joe is just being fucking so political now. I think he's just trying to stay away from the bullshit. Because Joe Budden knows how to ask the
No,
right
being
question.
political is not staying away from the bullshit. I think it's just a different angle. Because I think, yeah, you got to switch up every now and then. I
Right.
don't know.
No. I mean, it's good because, like I say, like when it comes to CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, you could tell that shit is so structured and it's so political. But now the way these younger people, the way you have to entertain them, you got to be entertaining. You can't get. They want the shit raw and uncut. That's why Donald Trump, people can say what they want to, but you know why he was able to captivate so many people? Because they're eating the cats and dogs. We knew Donald
Yeah.
Trump was full of that
Yeah.
shit was funny, but we like, did he really just sit here and fucking say that? It's now we're in an era of say what you mean what you say. People, they want Wally to be Wally. They want Freddie to be Freddie. They don't want that fake shit. They want T Banks to be T Banks. Jimmy White, be yourself. And so if I'm just saying, like, whether you want to be a journalist, whether you want to be a live streamer, whether you want to be a social audio creator, whatever it is, you have to be yourself. All that other shit, it no longer works. That doesn't work no more. That's why I can go to any platform. Like people like, how the fuck do you keep jumping from platform to platform and you still can build an audience? You know why? Because I'm the same person on each platform. You either like me or you don't. I don't give a fuck. There's going to be somebody who's going to fuck with what I do. And that's what I focus on. I don't focus on trying to be DJ Academics. I don't focus on trying to be somebody else. I just be Freddie. And then whoever decides to support me, I support them. That's all I do. Say what you say. I mean,
Yeah, no,
exactly,
no.
Chris.
I mean, that's the basis for everything. I mean, yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, no, for sure, people are definitely getting paid to do all kind of different things, to say whatever and all this and that, blah blah blah. But the was weird though. I mean, I don't know if you know anything about all that, because I know academics is all that with the whack and all that shit that was going on.
Yeah.
What'd you think about all of that when it came down to um the Rolling 60s and all that?
Because that had been around for a long time when it comes to Big U. That indictment was coming. But what I think about that shit is it's something key Big U said, right? Which this is the stance I fucking take. This is what the learning lesson I learned from that is. Some things, right? If you're gonna play gangster on the internet and you're doing gangster shit in real life, stay your ass off the internet. The police and feds is watching everything. Stay the fuck off the internet. Do not go to these platforms talking about what the fuck you're doing in the streets. Because they using this shit in the courtroom. They recording y'all. They send up that 21 Jump Street, aka No Jumper, and they're recording y'all. And they're going to use that against you to lock your ass up. Now, on the flip side of that, right? That's key number one, right? If you're doing gangster shit, right? Please don't come to the internet discussing your business. That's crazy. You just putting yourself in the damn RICO. Now, I'm kind of like,
But that doesn't make any sense
what doesn't make sense?
because I mean, sure, right? That's common sense, right? For the average individual, but for somebody that is constantly talking about these things, why haven't they been arrested yet? Let's be real.
Oh, you talking about that? Listen, now that part, all I say is, I don't know. No, I definitely don't want no goddamn. What? I do not want no goddamn fast food. Hold on, but when it comes to the Lorex, right? I'm not even gonna say its name. To me, it's very obvious, and I think that will come out in time. That person is the feds. They can say what the
Obviously,
fuck they
right?
want to because if everybody's phone is tapped, but all of a sudden yours is not tapped, you haven't been questioned. Now all of a sudden you are a civilian. That's very clear what the fuck that is.
The reason why I asked that question is
Uh-huh.
because there are certain people that get on any platform and can say anything, and I'm all for freedom of speech as well, and I feel like it's done a lot of good. You know what I mean? Like, but there's also a certain amount of people that have information that they are just spreading, not knowing that, like, yo, like certain individuals might look at that like, oh, like that's kind of, you know what I mean? So, regardless of that, people will still spread it. So, don't you think that like how is this person still able, right, to spread information like that?
Oh, I'll take this position. I think that's more so what I heard somebody say, and I think they said it correctly or a better way than I would say it. I mean, sometimes you do got people talking, right? Well, shit, god damn. Um, you do have a bunch of people, right? Because at one point in time of maybe about, I'll just tell them my private Discord. Definitely, if y'all ain't want to, if you guys want to join my private Discord, you can join my private Discord too. Chris will put that in the chat, in the Twitch chat. When you have a bunch of people that can give you information, you can speak on it. I think he's in a position where he got a lot of fucking intel from a lot of different people, which is still, it makes him look like the feds because some of that shit he shouldn't know. But what makes it police activity? You don't never go public and talk about open cases. Who fucking goes public and fucking talk about open cases? That's when shit gets weird. Can you hear me? Hold on, because I'm responding to this message. Oh my god. Yo, Wiley, you still there? Yeah, hello. Yo, Chris, can you hear me in the chat?
Yeah, we can hear you. You
Oh, okay,
good.
good. Yeah, so for me, like T-Bank, that's all I'm telling him. Like when it comes to the low rank, some of that shit that they fucking doing, like that shit is like goofy game. Like from my perspective, and I'm just being honest. Like that's like because you can get a bunch of intel from a bunch of different people, but anybody that's not afraid of going public about certain information and you willing to do that on multiple different platforms, I think that's when it becomes policey.
You understand what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. You said what?
No, my fault. I think I got disconnected, but
Yeah.
yeah, because
So
you know,
that's just huh? Go ahead.
I mean, that information is like it's not something that the average person, unless they actually look for that information, would know, right?
Right.
So that's number one. But number two, it's still out there. Like you really have to um and it could be I mean, depending on whoever is actually listening to can be involved in certain situations, blah blah, catch this XYZ.
No,
Like I
but
said, I'm being
but
very vague for a
no,
reason,
no,
right?
no, no.
But sure.
I get. See, but I'm very direct with this shit, and I get it. Why you being vague?
Hey, I'm out of here though.
All
Give
right,
me something.
all right. Then. But what I'm saying, Wally, is this, right? And I get why you're being vague, but I'm very direct with this. If I'm sitting on the internet 24/7, pulling information on people and going to different public platforms, speaking on open cases, swatting different people, pulling just all of this people's information, and then calling that content. What are you grabbing all that? Like, I come from the
That's
era
not
from
content though.
that's
That ain't
not,
content.
that's what I said. Calling it content. To me, that's police shit. It's like you sitting on the phone. Like, do people forget what a conspiracy used to be? You know how many people got 10 years and 5 years for fucking conspiracy? What somebody said about them. Do y'all think the laws or shit changed? No, it got worse. So basically, if you're on the internet or you're on these platforms, right? The 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, people was getting hit left and right with conspiracies off he say. If two people said you did this, you got a conspiracy charge. So today
Right.
you got two, 3 different people saying something on an open platform. That is a conspiracy case open. Automatically. That
The
hasn't
thing,
changed. So then when you
yeah,
do the
yeah, yeah.
federale shit, so what I'm saying is, so then when you do the federale shit, right? Now you just open up the doors for the feds. Yes. Thinker, I don't even want to go into that shit on no public room, but the thinker. I know so many people got hit with conspiracies, never got caught in the act. The feds never caught them with nothing, never saw them with nothing. There's no videos of nothing. There's no nothing. And they did 10 years, 5 years. No less than 5. Off what he say shit.
Shit, I can't see the chat in StreamYard. I gotta like
Yes, you can. You got to click on the it should be
if
a
I click on chat, it'll
oh
just
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
same
going.
thing.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot it's going to do that if you got a certain kind of phone. But I think if you turn it to the side though, it'll probably allow it. I forget which way they said you could do it from the phone. But the point I'm saying is, right. So if you look at it from that aspect, right, Wally, that's how I see it, right. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done talking to certain people because now we're in an era of the feds have made it very, very clear after Loose and Brick Baby, like nigga, it's done deal. You keep going up on them platforms, you saying certain things because I have to say this: trolling is trolling. I'm subject to troll the fuck out of some people and say some crazy left field shit, right? But now I've seen you can't even
Yeah.
troll with certain information because that recording, because everybody wants to record these rooms or record people. Now they're going to take that recording and you finna get a charge because now everybody think it's okay to be a rat. To me, that is snitching.
Right. So like, but see, we're
Because don't leave
on
that part out. They rat. They are snitching
yeah,
now
facts.
and
Right.
okay with snitching.
We're on Twitch. We just it's the early stages of things, right? So, but the thing is though, what I don't want to see, and I don't want to see happen to anybody from the Velt or anything like that, like just anybody that I take an interest to on social media, is see them get hit with something that I know them like to a degree online, right? And see that charge, right? See certain things like that, because it, it don't, because first of all, it's not gonna feel right. Okay, boom. Number one,
Oh, we don't have
and
that
then
kind of
number
activity
two,
going on no way
right?
though. Just so you know, but I get
No,
it.
no,
You
no.
using
Of course,
that's an
nigga.
example.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's an
saying.
example. I'm just saying for
Then number
clarification. I know
two,
how that, yeah.
of course, then number two, it'll go down to like the way, uh, the way that I will just like logically just like cancel the shit out. Like, okay, like Jimmy White, for example, this nigga said something and just boom, boom, boom. This nigga ain't a threat. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta just have some kind of common sense in a certain sense too. So when it comes to that, eh, there's just certain people that you know are trustworthy, and then there's also people that you understand. Like that is wild to me.
No,
Like I
no,
said, I
but see,
work in I
no,
work in
but
IT
Wally,
security though.
no, but watch this, Wally. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is what you're leaving out. You can't even troll like that no more. This is why
What you
I'm like,
mean?
yo, I'm leaving a lot
What
of
you
that
mean?
stuff. Like Wally, I'm telling you, you go into a room, right? And let's
Hmm.
say you is talking shit, you just expressing your what is it? The First Amendment, the freedom of speech.
Opinion. Yeah.
You said what?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you can't even do that no more because now if you in a Twitter space or you're in a Twitch live, you can't make threats. Certain things you cannot fucking say. You
Well,
cannot say
I don't go into rooms and making threats anyway.
no, no,
So,
no, 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 not you, not you. I'm
but I
saying,
understand what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What I'm saying is people, you can't troll to that degree no more because now people now, I guess the younger generation, they on this, well, I'm gonna sue the shit out you. You made a threat against me. Like you did this, you said that. This is what
And the
people are
thing is,
doing.
you don't know what a threat is to them,
Right.
right?
That part.
Because I got hit with the with somebody that because we were talking about that whole Anthony situation, right? On X. And I said something like I said it was I know we were talking about it a little. I think you said it yesterday or something like that. I don't know. But I had I took a certain angle with it. That's what I felt. I said it was murder, right? Somebody
Right.
said, okay. A reverend hit me up, not knowing that I'm Muslim. You know what I mean?
Not a reverend.
Like,
not a Christian.
like like certain people hit me up and it was just like a FBA hit me up. You know what I mean? Like and Rios, I mean, nah, I wasn't trying to put names out there, but you know, people from that crowd hit me up
Right.
and was just trying to like educate me on things, and I'm like, bro, in my mind, if I'm visualizing what was happening at that time and what I read and what like, from that, and I wasn't there, right? Go back to the first, like, I feel like we going full circle on this. Um, but at that time, like I said, blah blah blah. At the same time, like I'm just like, hey, I can't say what I want to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like
So he
it
was trying to
still
judge you based off
feels
your
that way.
words.
It feels like if you go into a space and say what you got to say, and people still like they will come at you full circle. Like I'm a small creator.
Right.
Even a small creator can feel that. So I can only imagine what it feels like for people like at or you know what I mean? Like those kind of things, like I don't even care about people's opinions as far as um what it does to uh like to me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I
Like
completely
it's not
understand.
gonna hurt. It's
Yeah.
not gonna hurt me
Right.
personally. It's not gonna hurt me personally because you have a different belief than I do. But I understand how this shit works. I guess in a sense, to a
Right.
degree. So if it affects them, that's what hurts me.
But you know what I had to learn, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, right? To be in all fairness or honest, even as a small creator, or I guess you want to say the top, where you have the DJ academics and all of them, right? Even the ones that's in the middle, right? The middle, if you feel like you're in the middle of these type of creators, some of this shit you just gotta fucking ignore. That's the bullshit that comes along with this. We're in a day and time now to where everything you do, say, will be used against you. That's why you got to know how to protect your peace. You got to know how to protect your energy. You got to know how to protect the people you're actually around. Now, Wally, I learned that some years ago. Like, if you ever see me in a bullshit room and I'm going back and forth with people or yada, yada, it's because I want to be there. I'm there for that. But then you see how I'm responding or how we acting over here? Shout out to Crystal for the bits on Twitch. But you see how we acting over here? It's because I control my environment. I just had to remove myself from those kind of conversations with people who everything you say, they want to clickbait you or trick bag you into having those conversations. If you Muslim, I'm Christian. I have no business trying to tell you how to live your life as a Muslim. But this is what people will do. They'll try to challenge you on your Muslim beliefs. That is fucked up. And that's a real life example. I have no business trying to question you as a Muslim. If I believe in
Yeah,
the Bible, I have no business trying to tell you how you should act, how you should talk if you defend in that Quran.
absolutely.
You get what I'm?
And
Yes, I think you're
that
correct.
should
Drama creation.
be a beautiful thing. Like, see, here's the thing: people are just that. I mean, we already understood that. That's like beyond. That's just like dumb. Like,
No, but
that-
they, but
I
Wally, like,
understand that people
no,
don't
they
think
clout
like that.
Wally. We in a. You got to remember, this is the bullshit. These are a lot of. Well, I forget what the young lady said earlier, and it's a good word for it. And we call them clout chasers. Been calling them clout chasers for about 4 years now.
I mean,
We in
y'all.
the
I
era
mean,
of
Boatman
cloud creation.
called me a cloud face for like.
Boatman just be trolling. Boatman, they take his ass to sleep.
I
No,
know.
but
I
listen,
already know.
we
I
in
know.
the era of cloud creation, right? So cloud creation is this, right? Most people, they're using other people to build their shit up. They actually not building an actual audience. They're not building true relationships with these people. That's why I love my fucking community, right? You know why I love the Roosevelt so much? Even though, nigga, that shit has changed, what, about 10 times now? I think, if I'm counting correctly, it's about 10 times I've changed the Roosevelt structure.
And everybody's
And the
still
reason
here.
being for that, because once people get to a certain kind of clout, people fall out. It's like if you make a bunch of money with somebody or the NBA, right? Some people, they get to a certain position or make a name for themselves, then Wally, they go against the system. They go against everything that helped them get to where they are. And it's funny because I look back and I think to myself, I'd be like, well, where are they now? Freddie's still doing Freddie, but none of them, they don't exist. They don't. You know
So
why? It's
what do you
because
look for? What? No. Let me stop you right there.
go ahead.
What do you look for then in them? Because in Islam, it's always taught to give and not expect anything back in return.
Correct. That's what I do. But you ask me, what do I expect? Because that's what I do. I don't expect nothing in return. So I'm trying to confuse on what you're actually asking.
No, I get what you're saying because it does feel a certain way, right? Whenever somebody does something and you don't get shit back, right?
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like I get what you're
Right.
saying, but like we always have that foundation to back up on and be like, I can't not acknowledge that person because of what they did to me. You know what I mean? So
But
uh,
I'm trying to I'm not get that part, but I'm saying I'm trying to understand the question. Your question is, just restate the question.
I don't think there was a question. We were just having a good conversation.
Oh, okay. Fuck, I thought you was posing a question. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute,
Nah,
hold on, is that a good?
but nah.
Because my thing is this, right? Like, and I hope you get this. When it comes to this shit, like, don't expect nothing in return. Like that's always what's helped me. I don't expect shit from nobody. If I believe in you from the step, and because that's what I thought you was getting at. Wasn't that- I thought you was going to ask me, what do I look for in like talent, right? Because in certain positions, you could be put in a position where you'll be like, okay, I like this person. I want to work with this, collaborate with this person, or work with this person. And they have potential to be a creator. You know what I look for? Fucking a person who's actually, I can tell they're determined to do this. Their work ethic is there. A person who is willing to, when we say shooting in the gym, willing to actually get in that gym and actually do what the fuck it's going to take to make this shit happen. Because it's not easy. Everybody wants the clout, or they want the fame of this shit, or to make a name for themselves, but they don't want to put it in the work. So I look at a person's work ethic first. Like, are you trying to make rooms? Do you do this or do you do that? Like, and when I say do this or do that, I'm meaning like, how are you contributing to the situation? Especially that's based around me, because everybody will tell you I'm one of the hardest person to work with. I just am. I'm not an easy person to work with. I expect too much. So when I see people that's dedicated, loyal, dedicated, and very supportive, number one, I've already made a decision because I've either had a conversation with you. I know you can talk, but you probably, okay, let me use Boatman. You probably didn't know this story, or you probably heard me say it, right? You do know Yachty was never a creator. He never wanted to be a creator. Did you know that, Wally? Never wanted to be a creator,
nah.
never wanted to be top left. He never spoke. He was the professional audience. He barely spoke in the chat because we didn't even have chats back then on Clubhouse. I seen him one day, and like he had been supporting, coming to my room, yada yada, filing a major around me. And I ended up getting to know him and speaking to him. He'll tweet me, yada yada, whatever. I was back and forth. But then I told him, I was like, "Look, you're a creator." He said, "No, the fuck, I'm not." I said, "Yes, you are. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be a creator." He just sat next to me, going from room to room, app to app with me, doing what he was doing, yada yada, right? And before you know it, I convinced him to make a room when I did my deal on Riff. And when I seen and told him, no, you're gonna make a room Monday through Friday, you're gonna start fixing Fridays, you're gonna do the yacht club, you're gonna do yada yada yada. And he started making rooms. Clubhouse wasn't for him, but guess what he did? He ended up starting a YouTube and a TikTok. And now at that moment, he became a creator. But what did I see in Yachty? I seen his dedication. He just thought he was never a speaker. So that's the first thing I see. I see, are you consistent? Are you supportive? Because people who are supportive is the same people that are support other creators. You get what I'm saying? You see how you just came in and you subbed? Already knew this, Wally, what? I've been knowing you now, what, almost 3 years? You was very supportive of me on fucking Twitter. You get what I'm saying? I didn't meet you on Clubhouse. I met you on fucking Twitter. So I know people like that once they get a certain confidence and you speak very well, you know how to speak on relationships, you know how to speak on multiple different topics. All you need to do is get comfortable enough or get some kind of light shed on you, while you off to the races. That's what I look for. It be in certain people. Then, you know, you got some people that they don't believe that's them, or, you know, they never go for it. They never go
Yeah.
for it.
So there's certain things, right? Number one, I appreciate you saying that. Number two, yeah, I never cared about what other people say about whoever, because I know they don't actually know that person in general. Because that shit is retarded. I mean, can we say that on Twitch? I don't know what you can and can't say on Twitch, bro.
Now that
I
part,
don't
I
know.
don't know what the fuck.
I don't
That one I didn't
know.
read into that
Like
one. I don't
I
know.
don't want to
I don't
ruin
know.
this before it
You could
starts.
just you could just say
You know what
goofy.
I'm
I
saying?
don't know, but shit, we're gonna
But
test the algorithm like Red was said. We testing the algorithm. Go ahead.
nah, Red Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all don't know about that.
Right.
But I'm gonna just say, I understand like T Banks. I understand why there's certain group and people for a minute, like that. Like I said, there's a certain energy that's always been there, right? Like when Lady Bird, Trelly, everybody else, that Chris. I'm not trying to leave out names, but everybody knows who they are. It's just the same kind of energy that I understand,
Right.
and the same type of energy that matches with me. So it doesn't matter, no matter what, right? Nigga, you can say all kind of different shit. It's not going to offend me or hurt my feelings. I just want to hear the conversation because I want to speak to people that actually can speak and say something that actually matters, that have maybe an opposite position, maybe have testing the algorithm. Krista said testing the algorithm. It's not even, I hate this algorithm word. It's not even that. It's really not even that. That's that X shit. But just having a genuine conversation with people, and Freddie, you've always done that. So when people actually have like a um a debate with someone, you could always bring your brother in, and your brother was just, hey man, I was like, oh man, this is a genuine feeling. You know what I mean? Like I can feel that, right? So the average person or an audience member might get into that, and and that's when I believe that, oh, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like this is actually the conversations that need to be had, versus those that are just not it. So
Because you know what it is, like a lot of people, right? And I'm glad that's you saying it, but you ain't saying it. That's one of the key things that I do respect. Or when I hear people come to me and tell me, bruh, after I experienced the Roosevelt experience, it's always stuck in their head, right? Meaning they understand how you can have a fucking heated conversation, but you're having a dope conversation. And most people don't get to experience that shit in the beginning, right? Of them trying to figure out social media, social audio. Definitely not this shit that I do today, right? So when they experience that experience with the Roosevelt, then they get it. It's like you can be controversial on that stage, but you're having a real tough conversation, right? And most people, they get so cookie cuttered into, they either become they be in these super toxic fucking rooms, so they become toxic, and they know nothing else, to them that they think that shit is normal. Then you have these people that is in these quote unquote what we call church rooms. They so used to structure and this you one mic on Wally and then okay, Wally, you have to now it's on YouTube. And then they get so caught up in that and they think that corny church goddamn church room they want to run. They think that's how it's a room. No. How you run a room is yeah, you be respectful. You have great conversations. You should be able to shift the conversation. You should be able to go from topic to topic. You should be able to just be rapid fire with this shit. Right. And shout out to you thinking with the bits. Shout out to Gemini for the bits on Twitch. But yeah, so I think, I'm glad that people do remind me that, I have a certain experience people get when they come and they say, damn, you either you either can jump along with the conversation or you can't. Because we do I like having authentic people around me. I can't do that fake shit. Like, and I like meeting new people. Yeah, that's just
and it's also weird because like you can tell it's very obvious. So whenever it comes down to like having those kind of conversations, and obviously y'all been really good at like just making some shit up off of nowhere. You know what I mean? Just having an argument off of nowhere. But there are certain things and aspects that are still genuine. So um I mean Twitch is a little different apparently. I don't know, but hey.
oh yeah, Twitch is completely. Let me tell you this, man. I've been on Twitter. This is the first platform I'm like, what the fuck? Like I troll and talk my shit in my private Discord to them, but this shit is like taking a fucking college education class to be able to know how to utilize it, figure out what the fuck is this, what the fuck is that. It's like it's a lot of shit and it's different. It's completely different, but I like it. I like it. It's like using OBS, if you know what OBS is, right? Yeah, some people, they'll use StreamYard, they'll use whatever. But if you understand and know how to use fucking OBS, you got the best open source platform to multi-stream and do what the fuck you want to do. Right? So that's how I view Twitch. I'm like, God damn, it's so much you can fucking do. The window is unlimited to what you can fucking do on Twitch. And it's hard to build on here. I kind of like that aspect too. It's not that easy to grow an audience on here. Maybe they need to figure out how to fucking fix the fucking discovery, but I get that's all a part of the process because everybody can't be Casanata, everybody can't be DJ Academics, everybody can't be Aiden, some of them top names that's over here. But I definitely like it, and I appreciate you. Like I said, my boy, I appreciate you definitely coming over here from Twitter. Follow me on Twitch and fucking becoming a sub over here because Wally, this is where I'm at. So just so you know, so I know sometimes I tweet like that, and I try to keep up my goddamn schedule over there, but I'm mainly here 24/7 on fucking Twitch now. But shout out to you. It is. I got to give me some. It's 9:30 now, so I'm about to grab me something to eat. But tomorrow, about 10 or 11, Wally, I'll be live again here on Twitch. And definitely subscribe. Did you subscribe to the YouTube, the Elloo Inc. YouTube?
Yeah,
So definitely, if you got that,
I'll do that though. I got you.
Yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, or what is it called? A follow? I forget what YouTube call it. Yeah, just follow the YouTube as well. The ELLOOINT, the YouTube, because we live over there too right now. So, but in the morning I'll be back. T Banks, I know you just hit me up, T Banks, or let me go get this damn food. All right, appreciate that, Wally. Appreciate the chat. Appreciate the bits. Thank y'all for hyping this thing up, liking this thing up. Shout out to Mara. Shout out to Gemini. Shout out to goddamn Krista. Shout out to the Thinker. 8 was in the building. Mara was in the building. Mara was in the building. Shout out to you guys. Me, my crazy ass brother, Jimmy White. If y'all don't know, that is my crazy ass brother. He crazy as a son bitch. Who else was in here? Yeah, but shout out to everybody who came through today. I'll see you guys in the morning. With that being said, we out of here, folks.
Hey, bro, I'm about to open up the fire pit.
All right, cool. Go do it right now.